say to that?
It tickles my fancy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not
Wait.
Yeah.
That's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcos. Let me look at you.
They don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still till the stars with the show, and till then it's half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof I'm alive by the motor. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like under the city, the driver's side floor. Gucci the large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. 8, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever and cute as can be. You can watch us on YouTube with view for free. Ay. This one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time wonder what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Tobin and Leroy here with you to a new week, everybody.
I watched some Olympics yesterday.
Did you? What did you watch? Team USA versus Serbia, or were you watching some rando sports?
I watched Team USA versus Serbia, and I'm like, oh my God, everybody, he's 39. Shouldn't somebody else be able to take up some of the slack?
I mean, in fairness, Kevin Durant took up a lot of the slack yesterday.
Oh, in the second half, like sparingly. I mean,
sparingly? Are you kidding me? Kevin Durant came out, he was like 7 for 7. What are you talking about, dude?
I know, but you know what I mean. Like, LeBron's got to play all them
we
damn
get it. You
minutes.
love LeBron. We get it. You love LeBron.
No, he got to play all them damn minutes.
He's fine. Look, if he didn't want to play the minutes, trust me when I tell you, LeBron is having the most fun because he's not a play-in team in the Western Conference.
Oh yeah.
He's having a good time. Jason Tatum is not.
Hey,
remember that guy?
Hey, what happened is exactly what I thought would happen. They put that starting rotation out there for show, and then Serbia starts scoring, and they go, hold on. AD, bam. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's 'cause every time you got to do it for Joel Embiid's feelings. It's like,
oh my, why is he so bad?
Because he's a mope.
It's crazy. Like,
he's a mope. I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, here's what I was more amazed at. The world boos him.
I know.
They're like, we're not in Miami.
I like
we're not in New York. We're in France.
I know.
Every time he gets in the game, boo.
It's like they go to the sideline reporter. Her name escapes me, but they're like, she's like, if you're hearing that smattering of boos, just so you know, the French thought that he was going to play for them. And then so it's like, oh, so everybody hates him. America doesn't want him on there. The French are mad because he never went there. Cameroon doesn't have a team. Terrible. But they gave Serbia that work yesterday.
Oh my goodness. Nico hit a 3. I was like, uh-oh.
I thought Nico was gonna be on fire, and that was the only shot that he had.
Until they brought that second group in.
Until
they brought Mike White, AD, and Bam.
It's not Mike White, dude.
I mean Derek White.
It's Derek White and it's Emmanuel Ogba.
Oh,
so we're clear. Just for the rest of the week, just so we're clear. Jonathan Ogden does not play defensive end for the Dolphins. Let's get to our headlines. Brought to us by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy a truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Speaking of Dolphins, the pads go on today, Leroy. Oh,
now we can talk.
The pads.
How was yesterday?
You're just gonna say it's just training camp. Even if I say
no, but
if I do stock up, stock down today, you'll count it.
No. But here's the deal: how can you get a valid indication of how a guy's pass rush is versus how a guy's block is if they don't have no pads on?
You can tell.
Because I played without pads.
Yep.
And I thought I was a Hall of Famer because nobody could tackle me.
I'm telling you, yesterday I saw Jaylen Wright and I saw stride. And this guy, he's got stride. And I'm like, there's something to him. Something about him.
Stride.
He's got a stride to him, you know? Like first
of all, most positions in football, if you have a long stride, you're not very good. So
no, it's like
no. Yes.
style to him, dude. I'm just saying.
Everything in football is chop, 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 cut, move.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're saying somebody has a long stride,
Well, he got out on that
run
open
the
field.
400.
He had that open field and he had that stride going. I was like, oh,
Okay, that's different though. He got good type and speed,
yeah.
but that's not really football.
Well, I don't know.
What makes Tyreek so good, besides being fast? Change of direction, stop and go. It's not stride. When you say somebody has a long stride, you're not complimenting them in football.
No, I'm complimenting him. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I saw something there from the Rook. I saw something there from the Rook.
Every single test you watch at the combine is all about quickness, shuttle, change of direction.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say he has a long stride,
I didn't say he had a long stride. I just said he had stride.
Stride. But I'm asking you, what does that mean?
Just like something about him. The way he runs is art, you know?
Oh my goodness.
I get it, dude.
Yeah, you get it, right?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You ever see a guy just like, whoa, he's got stride.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
All right, Frank. All right, Frankie Beverly.
Yeah.
All right, Frankie Beverly.
Like,
and Mays. He's back in stride again. Tobin has no idea what I'm talking about. And you only have to go to a black barbecue to know what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you, dude, there was something about it. It was a great day out there. It was a great day out there.
Wow.
You know,
while you were watching stride, I was winning championships.
With you won your golf tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
Whoa!
Did you win with Lusaka Polite?
No, I won with Leroy. It was regular stroke play.
You get some you get some hardware. You get a gift certificate when you win.
Yeah, what we got? Hardware.
Oh, what do you win? You win a watch? You win a trophy?
A trophy.
Can I see it?
Yeah, come on. You gotta have the trophy. You can't talk about the
I'm
trophy.
so happy.
Wow.
Hey.
Look at him.
My boy.
Two people defying age. LeBron James, Leroy Horde.
No, I'm not defying age. I was in my age group.
Oh,
I'm not defying age.
Yeah, so it was a good.
It was weight classed.
It was good vibes yesterday. You know, Tua obviously got paid, and so it was his first practice after getting paid.
How about him coming out talking to the crowd? Wow.
I know. They gave him the microphone, and he gave everybody the Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Show me the money. Apparently, it was a dare.
Right.
Because everybody's like, that's not very Tua-like.
I know, but
yeah, people were crazy. He could have said whatever he wanted.
Yeah. But you know what? That's what made this so hard. Because as much as people say the negative stuff about Tua, everybody likes Tua.
The crowd was crazy for him yesterday. And then
everybody likes Tua.
McDaniel was trying to give everybody a show going deep early, but Waddle dropped it.
Hey, before you put fat cat syndrome on him.
No, I'm just right in his hands.
Can I just say, if somebody get a check and they drop a ball or make a mistake, you are quick to put them in the fat cat suit.
Well, listen, they're on notice now. I mean, I will be on
one drop ball.
I will be on high. Well,
he can't.
No. I mean, like, look, he cooked Jalen Ramsey in one-on-ones yesterday, so there was that. But
by the way,
he did kind of ruin the show.
Can I say this?
What?
One-on-one is so unfair to the defensive backs.
Well, it's tough.
It's tough because, listen, you understand football is in the context of the play you're running, right? So to take one guy and just put him on the field and say, run her out.
That's right.
Right? Yeah. With no pass rush, no nothing, right?
It's a really good throw to get it out there, too. It's Jalen Ramsey. He is good.
Hey, are we still saying Tua has a weak arm?
Huh?
There's still people that say he has a weak arm?
Are there people that say that?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't his arm yesterday. It was the lobster hands from Jaylen Waddle. Couldn't bring in that touch.
That's all right. It's camp, dude. It's camp.
Capitalize says his son playing with the Dolphins logo in the background was pretty cool. Dude, that was the most adorable part of yesterday. Tua's whole family was there for his press conference. And his son, his own little baby tadpole, he was running roughshod. He goes,
Goosies galore.
"This is my press conference. I will stand where I please." And so he just kept leaning up against the back of the podium, the background. Then he like snuck behind the podium. And Tua's trying to keep a straight face, but it's impossible because your toddler's doing adorable stuff.
That's great.
And you really, and in any of those instances, if you have kids, there gets to a point in anything that you're doing where you have no damn control over what he's doing or she's doing, and you're thinking like, how much longer? Right? That's what Tua's probably thinking. How many more questions?
That attention span expires at a certain point.
He started. But look, that's Tua.
Yeah.
Laser focus. 20-minute press conference. He handled it.
Yeah.
He handled it like a champ with his baby there. He's like, can somebody get this kid some Bluey?
Yeah.
I'm glad he got taken care of.
It was a good day. It was it was a good vibes day.
If we could have avoided a lot of this by doing it a week early, but I'm not.
Yeah, it was. It did seem like a lot.
Did it weird. You went through all that headache the first week just to get it done. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, all right.
And Jordan Love, they got done within like 3 hours of each other.
Yeah, well, Jordan Love, like that. Like, you want to talk about people that should have a complaint? He literally has been playing 1 second. Right? He sat for 2 years or 3 years.
Yep.
Before the season started, everybody had questions. Can he even be the guy? Right? Had a good year. And then boom, 1 good year paid. You've seen more out of Tua than they've seen out of Jordan Love.
Al Marcos says kids walking around with a pacifier. Grow up, Peter Pan.
That sounds like something Smeetha would say.
Yeah, I did notice that though. As I'm trying to transition off of pacifiers, I was like, "Oh, 2 still has it. Not that bad. Not that bad.
Dude,
2's not that bad.
Not that bad.
2's not that bad."
I got crazy. Like, so my daughter used to suck her finger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she had to get braces and whatever. And my wife said, we were saying, hey, you're gonna have to stop once they put the thing in, sucking your finger cold turkey. You might as well. Why don't you try to stop now? She goes, I'm good. She got the braces, never sucked her finger again.
Wow.
Just that, like that.
How about that?
No big deal, no nothing. I'm like, wow.
I remember my daughter had the pacifier for a very long time, Marcos. Very long.
Really?
Like up to like pre-K, and like was like riding. And I remember my wife said that she would like ride in the back, obviously take her to school, and like she finally reached the point. I think my daughter hit a level of shame where she was hiding the blanket over the pacifier going to school.
Wait, she was bringing it to school? Because I know a lot of kids would like give it a couple little more and then put it in their pocket.
In the car. Like, she would hide it in the car and be like, you think it's time to like pray? She goes, yeah, it's time. It's time. It's time.
Yeah. I noticed that we had a problem for sure.
She knows I shouldn't be doing this, but it really comforts me. But you know what? You know the other thing that usually gets kids? All of the other kids are gonna make fun of you.
Exactly.
And here's the one. Hit them with the big kids line. The big kids are sucking the pacifier.
Yeah.
Are you a big kid?
It was funny, man. My son never even used it.
Was he thumb or was he nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. I wasn't nothing either as a kid. I didn't.
Yeah.
All right. Headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Lots to get to. We will dive into a very, very busy weekend down here in South Florida sports. Back with more after this.
Got
Yeah.
You know about that, Leroy?
Come on. Frankie Beverly and Mays.
Come on now.
Back in stride again. Ooh.
All right, welcome back.
That's a barbecue, a cookout special. Any
Actually,
Frankie Beverly and Mays.
Yeah, Tobin was doing the electric slide. I had to tell him to sit down. We're back. Sorry.
You know, somebody gonna say, "Oh,
Oh,
y'all know nothing about this." Somebody always got to say that too.
Yep.
That's why we played it, old man, because we do.
this before your time.
Yeah, before my time. Yeah.
Dolphins continue training camp today. You know, getting to the nitty gritty of camp.
Let me refresh y'all. Dolphins start training camp today.
No,
Before it's been light workouts.
that's not true. It's training camp, dude. Okay.
Okay.
It is training camp. You know, even when there's no clatter, it all matters. All right.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Hey.
What do you mean?
Come on.
Uh-huh.
Clatter of pads.
Without no hitting, you ain't got bleeping.
Oh, I think it did. I think it did.
And then you wanted to make it right.
We're good.
I added into the end of it, and it rhymed just fine.
Ooh, come on. Come on. Here it goes.
Hey,
let's,
so no, like, listen, I understand everybody excited about camp and seeing you guys running around or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, in order to get a valid assessment of certain positions, there has to be some contact so you can see, one, how a player responds to it, right? Because what Tyson say, everybody got a game plan until they get hit.
He did say that.
Right. You get busted in the mouth a couple of times. Are you still going to be that pretty running in tights kind of player that you were?
Curtis Blades didn't have a plan after he got punched this weekend because his plan was the fight is over.
Ooh, gasoline hands over there. Huh?
Well, he walked that back.
What?
He said it was a prank. He said too many kids were doing it.
Oh, that's why he had to walk it back.
I don't know if he really did.
He didn't win?
He saw the video.
Oh no, gas hands won
Oh, easily?
easily.
Oh my goodness.
All of his every fight he wins is in a minute. It's ridiculous.
Oh, really? He put him
Killing everybody.
Wow.
Main event sucked.
I mean, it was very underwhelming.
I mean, it's what did you expect?
Yeah, that's fair.
Bilal Muhammad and Leon Edwards had the most Bilal Muhammad Leon Edwards fight in the history of man.
What?
But
Nobody, who Leon Edwards won?
No,
Nope.
Leon Edwards lost. He lost the decision.
Oh, a decision.
Yeah.
So that means that it was boring.
But it wasn't even like it was Bilal Muhammad. He's very good at winning fights, but like never a threat of the fight really ending, never really a threat of him getting a submission.
In other words, hard for him to be
time.
It's really hard for him to be the main card, because there's no excitement.
That's the whole thing. Everybody was like, we don't want this guy to be champion because he's not very exciting, but he's very good at winning. He's very good at winning.
We used to say it about Floyd.
Yes.
Till people start rooting for him to lose, and that's why they went. They didn't go to watch Floyd fight because nobody could hit Floyd.
The exciting thing yesterday, Leroy, learned we got to see some wrinkles yesterday at camp.
Wrinkles?
Yeah, some wrinkles, dude. You can't just have a clean playbook, all right? Every once in a while, you need to have some wrinkles. And yesterday, we saw some wrinkles, dude. That was the exciting thing. Pads or no pads, there were some wrinkles.
Damn.
Yeah, you want to know what they did, Marcos?
What they do?
Jonnu Smith in the backfield.
Whoa!
Never saw it coming.
Can I just?
That's a wrinkle.
Wrinkle, dude. He was at the tight end.
Yeah.
In the backfield.
Hey,
Jonnu kind of
hey,
Mhm.
hey.
Well, Debo Samuel.
Hey, pipe. No.
What?
Okay, listen.
Wrinkle.
Hear me out on this.
Got a good fullback.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a number of different positions on the field. You can do the same thing. And for people like you who get excited seeing somebody line up in a different spot,
Oh, it's exciting.
what he has to do on that play may be the same wherever he is.
No. It was way different, dude. Because I'm telling you, this was a wrinkle. You know, it was a wrinkle to the play.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
you know, I was talking.
I just realized that we cannot watch football together.
That's not fair.
Because wait, can I just say this? When I played football, I have lined up in the slot, in the backfield, at the end of the line of scrimmage, right? All to get people to do what you're doing right now. It never changed my responsibility on that play. But because I was lined up in a different spot, sometimes defenses start hyperventilating like you are right now. Hence, that is the point of offense.
No, I'm telling you, dude, look, there was no starch in these sheets. It was a wrinkle. And I'm telling you, I was talking about, you know, I don't mean to name drop, okay? But, you know, as a journalist, boots on the ground. I was boots on the ground yesterday. I was boots on the ground. And I was talking to my friend, Jeff Wilson Jr., who had he had the orange jersey. He had the orange jersey yesterday. And I was just asking my boy Jeff. I was like, "Hey, El Jefe, let me ask you something, dude.
What?
Same offense, because he's been in the Mike McDaniel offense longer than anybody. Back to San Fran days, okay? Mike McDaniel scouted Jeff Wilson. Nobody knows Mike McDaniel better than Jeff Wilson. Okay, now he may still not make the team, but either way, I was asking him, and I was like, "Hey, is there some more evolutions to this coming, or is it kind of you guys are just doing it?" But he goes, "Oh, Mike McDaniel keeps us on our toes. We got new things we're constantly learning because Mike McDaniel's mind is always working."
Can I tell you from
always working?
Can I tell you from an offensive standpoint?
Yeah.
Okay. I hate doing this because it just makes it's like trying to explain offensive football to Rebecca.
That's not fair, dude. I mean, we got wrinkles.
Listen. Every offense has about 10 to 20 plays. You run each of those 10 to 20 plays out of maybe 5 or different offense schemes or lineups or whatever, however you want to put it, personnel or whatever. To a defense,
you're not saying
that looks to a defense that looks like you have 200 plays.
Yeah.
Right. So the fact that you see somebody lining up in a different position doesn't change anything for the offense.
I respectfully,
it changes it for the defense, which is the point. That's why you do that when people are there to watch.
Respectfully, J-Dub disagreed.
J-Dub, hey,
all the change. Wait, all the change in the keeping on the toes to them. Is this fact. You're not just going to line up at one position. But if you line up in a different position, you better know what to do. That's keeping an offense on their toes. It's not a different playbook.
No, there's wrinkles though, dude. It's a lot like
it's not a change.
It's not a change. It's just a wrinkle. It's like a bulldog, you know.
You know, third year of the offense need some more wrinkles.
Well, I tell you what.
You can't have everybody catching up to
No. I'm not doing it.
What do you mean?
I'm not. You have in 10 minutes have basically made what I've learned in all my years of football and got these people thinking that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
No, it's not. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm telling you exactly what it is.
I was just.
It's not a new offense.
Different strokes, you know. I was just getting
because here's what they did.
Back, that's all.
Here's what they did. They got somebody and they brought somebody in that's versatile enough that they can move him around, yet still put him on the end of the line of scrimmage to play regular tight end. But he's still going to be doing all of the things that all the other tight ends before him did in this offense.
Sure. It's a lot like, you know, you're watching like Law and Order. We know how the show's going to end, but you need to have a different plot line to get to where you're going.
Yep. You know what else has wrinkles?
Do you have to go to the Pac-12 media day?
It doesn't exist anymore.
Exactly. Just go out there and wait. I'm here at the Pac-12, and we have who we got? Oh, Snoop Dogg just walked by.
Snoop, where's just the Olympics?
Yeah. Hey, I don't think they were ready for Snoop Dogg on their Olympic broadcast.
Davey says send his ass to Big East Media Day.
Oh, yes. I know. Come on.
What?
Like, I'm telling you, like, that was the coolest thing about, and the reason why I noticed, it was one of the coolest things about playing offense in Minnesota,
Yeah.
because no matter what formation you were in, wherever you were on the field, you had the responsibility of that position on the play. So Randy and Chris, if Randy had run 3-9 routes, right? Him and Randy would just switch, and Chris would run the 9 route, and everybody thought, "Oh my goodness, Randy's in the slot!
Right.
Oh my goodness, they're running a new play." No, we're not.
Yeah, but that's not a different play. It's just a wrinkle.
It's not a wrinkle. Randy was tired.
Oh, it's cool.
It's just a
That's
wrinkle.
it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the coaches didn't even know. But that was the whole point. If where you were on the field determined what you did, not the formation, not, they say, oh, in this formation you had this and this one. No, they'd say, call a formation and call a play. Everybody should know what to do. That's how we had to learn our offense. So, like, yeah, calm down.
I saw.
But I do believe, I will say this.
Hmm?
What Jonnu Smith does is give them more flexibility in their ability to do a lot of the same things, but have more of a threat at that position. So that's why they're moving him around, because as you did, they want the dumb defense to be looking too, while Tyreek run right by him.
I mean, he had the ball. Like, there was, what do you mean where they want to be looking?
I'm just telling you that's why you do that, because you want the defense to be paying attention to Jonnu Smith instead of Tyreek Hill or Jaylen Waddle.
Yeah.
But if Jonnu Smith in the position that he plays cannot be a threat, i.e. Kittles or someone of that nature, then whoever you put there doesn't matter, because as of the last couple of years, no touchdowns by the tight end.
Of course.
If you make the tight end a threat, it opens up Waddle and Tyreek. So that's what the purpose of moving him around is for.
I saw something yesterday too in practice.
Oh my goodness. I didn't hear. No,
it was
I
so
can
good.
already tell. Like,
Come on.
I saw a Tua superpower that I had not gotten to see up close before. Wow. Back after this.
Previously on
Tobin and Leroy.
Yeah, Dub. Get that munion.
This
Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM.
Oh my
Tua
god.
Tagovailoa gets his money body.
Yeah, I just saw a thing on Twitter. Any athlete who doesn't stand for the national anthem should be kicked off the team. F you, LeBron. That's where we are now.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Saw him standing on Serbia. It seemed like that was
I
enough.
was gonna say, good luck. You're gonna kick LeBron off this?
You
team?
can I just say, you know what's crazy about that? Years ago, they used to play the national anthem before the teams got out.
Mm-hmm.
And that was an agreement they have with the armed forces to play it while we're out there. So when I started, I'd never heard the national anthem played before a game. And then they did it for like big TV games and stuff like that. But even when they had singers, never was out there.
Did they
And
play
it's
the
weird.
national anthem before the games yesterday? I thought they usually play the national anthems not till the medal games.
I don't know. I think they play them for every country.
Oh, I thought you only get your national anthem played like when you win the gold.
No.
I thought that was like a big thing. You stand on the podium, you listen to your anthem.
Right. No, but it's just, dude, we make mountains out of molehills, right?
Sure.
Like when you watch a game at home, do you stand up when the national anthem's played? Only the people on TV got to stand up. Like,
I do when I'm covering a Heat game because I don't want to get that side eye.
well, that's and you're just trying you're trying to look the part. But you ain't.
Well, they also do the hometown heroes. I feel good for the local. Either they got somebody
That's
from the
different.
Army coming back, or
honoring the guy for his service or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. That's a different situation. And it's not a knock on. Why does people think that if you don't stand, it's a knock on you being an American?
Schmieden says it's only played at the medal presentation, you idiots. That's what I thought too.
Okay,
And also,
then
LeBron was like, he was the flag bearer. Like, is somebody angry at Twitter at an old thing? Is that
it's
what they're just doing?
LeBron thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It says
Does the guy have a like one of those C's with the little mark over it? Because man, I mean, he gave it to Serbia.
I don't know.
I think he's president of Serbia.
Hey, and why? Can I ask a question? This always confuses me, right? Because it started with Spain, who is ESP, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't say Serbia on the front of their jersey. Right.
Their language it does.
I'm like, no, I know they play Serbia. That ain't Serbia. Like it didn't have not one damn vowel in that.
I mean, that's what
Except
Serbians
at
do.
the end.
There's a lot of Serbians I did not recognize. I think Joker's thinking about it. He was like, man. He's like, hey, we can't play the kid from Miami. He is in the NBA.
I saw a crazy stat that said when Joker was on the court, the game was tied. In the 9 minutes of rest he had, we had a 26-point
Felt like it.
margin of victory.
It felt like it. It felt like it. He's really good. He's incredible.
It's just, and you know what makes him so good? He does everything at his own pace.
Yep.
Right? It's like you could be going fast as hell on defense. He goes, I go at my pace.
Stun Steve says, you guys know that other countries have different alphabets.
Okay, son, Steve. Why don't you get the Serbian? Show me how does that say Serbia?
I know that they got a lot of C's with different things over them.
Right, like one
They
letter
got
has 8 different symbols over the top, and you say it differently.
They got a C with a little curly pigtail thingy on the bottom of it. I don't know. I can't keep up.
But I'm just saying.
I think the
Like-
national anthem did play.
Huh?
According to AP News, they begin their article. This is Tim Reynolds.
Mhm.
LeBron James was feeling some nervousness, some butterflies, maybe in a bit of angst as he listened to the national anthem play before his first Olympic game in 12 years.
Yeah.
It's like, is this not just a medal thing?
No, I know
Maybe they did.
I know they did. I'm not going to.
Because I watched on. I didn't watch it live yesterday. I was at camp, and then I watched the replay on Peacock, and that's how the
So
Love Island says it.
like I get different countries have different alphabet.
Hmm?
But that does not say Serbia. I don't care what you say to me.
But you already kind of nailed it with España. Like it's not.
Yeah, but it's I forgot what it means, but it's still like
Spain.
No, it doesn't mean Spain.
It does.
It's like three
España?
words.
What?
No, it's ESP. It's España. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Thank you.
España.
-1.
All right, -1. I take it.
-1.
So, but still, right? Okay, España. That means Spain. Okay, I got you. Okay. Serbia. SJBIC. Like, just use whatever letter you want. Yeah, it's Serbia. I'm just saying. Help.
No, I do remember a J in there. I was like,
yes, there's a J. How do you pronounce that damn J?
Serbia.
Oh no, you know.
He said when you was
he turned into
right.
It's it looks like it's SRBIJA.
Okay, but in like that's how Spanish people laugh. They don't do LOL. They ja 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 ja.
They ja, 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 yeah.
That's ha like James. So far they just took out that second E and they're abbreviating, dude. Serbia.
Okay.
So let me see. How
Jaime Jaquez.
do you spell
Serbia.
Serbia in Serbian?
And you have to do that in English. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, and so okay, so in Serbia,
Mm.
it is SRBIJA. That's how it's spelled.
Serbia.
But the letters are but the R has like a little over
see, when we start putting symbols above letters,
Right.
where do I find that on the keyboard?
you can you just got to hold it down. Well, maybe not you. You have that stupid Android
No.
flip
I'm
thing.
not talking about the phone. any opportunity to talk about.
Talk about the little boxes you send us. Say, oh, look at Tadpole. Can't see him. He too little.
Look at it.
Date South says, are you guys just learning of other languages?
No, it's not that.
I think it is that.
It's not that. Hold on. When they did the little boat parade, I watched some of that. And they put like 5 countries on one boat. And then there was one country that had a pontoon boat. I'm like, wow.
You know who matters.
I mean, there were some countries that had like 400 or 500 people.
But it's like I was watching air shooting, which man,
Underwhelming,
dude.
I told you.
Like, what is that? Like the thing that is like a little mouse fart out of the gun. Like, how come they don't just have like a real rifle? That's shooting.
yeah.
It's I don't know.
I was sitting there and they were like, it's like they sit there and they have like the gun is like up against their cheek, but it's like they're looking in the gun, right? And then like they hold it like this, like with the palm up, and they're kind of like moving the scope.
Okay.
What are they trying to get into?
And they have a visor on, like they look like stormtroopers, but you know that gun's not firing anything. And then it just goes, all right, here's the shot. And then it just like shows up on the target. Like it.
Can I just say this? I was most disappointed in one sport. And I flip through them. I like to watch them, right? I peruse on a commercial with what I'm really watching. Let me explain to you something. Fencing, it gets a big fat -1 because every time they go, and everybody cheers like they got him.
-1.
Right? Everybody cheers like they got him. Who hit who?
Well, you have like I saw a huge comeback because I was watching France versus whoever was representing the Republic of China.
Oh, because they had the red mask. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it was a big comeback because I believe it was Kong. I believe was her name. She came back. She was down like 7-1. Came all the way back to win the gold.
Wow.
Can I just now tell me? Could you tell when one of them got hit?
No, I had to hit.
Or the guy was on skates. He was going backwards. Why are they attached to a rope?
I don't know.
He was on skates, right? He was backing up. He got to the back of his little area and then just did the splits. I'm like, you should have started with that move.
I think you do have to engage. I think like that has something to do with it too. Like I don't think you can't be soft and like stay away from the sword. Like they'll say, you know, they like you have to engage in conflict. They don't want you just
Look.
standing off.
On guard. Touche.
Hey,
But
and all years. Yeah. I'm like, who hit who?
and then Carl, who's on the call, he goes, "That's a double touch. Double touch."
Oh!
He's got a point.
Vivian Kong. That's
She
her
was
name.
good.
Yeah.
She switched swords and then she couldn't be stopped.
Oh, she switched swords.
Yeah,
huh?
switch swords.
It's like switching a bat and hitting
Do
the
those
hole.
things get bent up? It seems like they would bend a lot.
They look like it, yeah.
Left-handed, by the way. Wow.
Oh wait, do you have to? Does everybody have to do it with the same hand? Because it would be weird if you had a left on right. Because
Southpaws
right?
are always tricky.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's like boxing. Sometimes guys left-handed, other guys right-handed. You never know.
but I got to tell you, that lasted all of 3 seconds,
Mm.
and I said I would rather just turn my TV off than watch that.
Really?
And I watched some basketball.
We got swimming on right now.
Woo! Let me tell you what I watched.
Time is it over there?
I watched you, Tobin. You almost won the gold in the Show Pony Awards. Let me tell you, them horses, they doing it to music, and then they back that ass up, right? I'm like, they had the horse did everything but the snaking leg. I said, that's your winner right there.
By the way, there's an update from Dolphins camp from Barry Jackson. No Cam Smith here at Dolphins practice yesterday. He limped off yesterday. Severity still being assessed. I saw that yesterday. That happened right in front of me.
Oh,
he was doing individuals, and then he tried putting on a compression sleeve. I'll tell you one thing that was gross though.
Oh no!
Put on this cleat with no socks.
Ooh,
stinky.
That's a new thing, dude. Tyreek does that too.
Why?
I don't know. All of the people that run fast, they don't wear socks.
I don't like that.
It's crazy. And don't get taped. Dude, I was taped up, spatted, and oh my goodness.
I did see the tennis shoes yesterday taped up. When Kendall Lamb was talking, I was like, "Oh, look at that, the tennis shoes."
Mm-hmm.
Taped. He was taped up though.
Yeah, but that's a new thing. That's a new thing with the sock that goes to the ankle and then nothing.
Yeah,
that's really a new thing. I've never seen it, and it's weird and it's amazing because it's only the fast guys, the cornerbacks and the wide receivers, the DBs and the wide receivers.
Tell you who showed me something yesterday though.
Huh?
Tell you who showed me something yesterday. Storm Duck.
Oh,
shouldn't be that hard, right? To show you something.
No, that's not fair. Had a nice breakup in red zone drills.
Almost
had it picked off. Almost.
All right.
Almost. Now he's not getting made fun of like Mike McDaniel was making fun of one of the linebackers because Mike McDaniel told one of the linebackers to go sign up for volleyball. Your spike is going great.
Oh,
he was suggesting that maybe you should catch it.
Yikes!
Oh, man. Take a break.
There's nothing more debilitating than the other team throwing an interception in your end zone, right?
Yeah.
So when you see that ball up in the air like that, and you're a coach or a player, you don't want to. I lost a championship game like that.
Oof.
Dude ball got batted up in the air. He tried to cradle it, and it went right through the wickets. They scored on the next play to go in overtime.
Take a break. Our Tua. Hey, got that munyon. Back after this.
Time for our Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua. It's our Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Tagovailoa. Not
Tua Tagovailoa.
A for effort. Dolphins quarterback.
Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua.
Tua.
Tua, Tua, Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Can go to hell. Tua Tagovailoa. Dolphins quarterback.
Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of food.
Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM.
Leroy, you were just mouthing that, right?
I was excited about the new deal.
I was like,
Get that money on. Get that money on.
Hey, so I think they made it 4 years so that he could get the average, right? But I guess everybody was happy.
Everybody's happy, man.
Everybody's happy. He still got the average. The average still up there.
He is. He's got it up there now. To
What did Jordan Love sign for? Out of curiosity,
what was his? I believe his was 4 years to 20. I think he got 55 a year.
okay,
You know,
which is great. Which is great. Now, let me ask you a question.
Clapping at me.
Based on these 4 years, because Jordan Love came out the same year as Tua, right?
Yes.
Based on what you've seen so far, who is more of a risk at their position?
Just on talent,
No, just on what you have seen.
I would say based on a risk. I would say based on Tua's health, probably Tua.
Really? Because I would say all the stuff I heard about Tua got to do it again. Jordan Love has barely done it to this point.
Yeah, but he was great last year.
He wasn't as good as Tua.
A few people were.
But my
But
point
Tua-
being that if you want to talk about a guy who's barely done it, not saying he can't do it. I think he's an excellent quarterback, right? But if you want to base it on a guy who you haven't seen very much of
Mhm.
and would be considered a flash, it's Jordan Love, not Tua.
I'm happy it's done.
Yep.
I'm happy that this is honest because, as Tua said, now the important thing is he's got to go win the games that matter.
Well, we haven't won the games that we wanted to win. Deep into the playoffs, get deep into the playoffs. Win the games that matter. That's what I would say. All of that is cool, but I could have been the worst, had the worst passer rating. I could have, threw for 1,000 yards. But if we were in those games and we were winning those big time games, and we got to go and win the championship, I mean, I'd trade all of that. I'd trade all of that for that.
Oh, team guy.
I would say that. I would say he's really good at reading the room. If that's just of understanding, you know what I mean.
Maka wants to know, where's baby Tua? He was everywhere.
The question is not where was he, where he wasn't.
Yeah, he was everywhere. He was.
Unless he's referring to isn't there another baby? Isn't there two? Like there's toddler and baby?
Baby was good. Baby just sat on.
Well, baby couldn't walk yet. So
baby's 7 months, and baby just sat on Coach Bevel's lap.
Nice.
Good old Uncle QB coach.
Yeah, well,
other baby mobile
202. That's rough. That's rough. You scared of defenses? I'm scared of 202.
202 is a lot, dude. That's a lot of baby.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot of baby for the two. But listen, they can get a very fancy nanny squad now.
Yeah, for sure.
Nanny squad, assemble!
Coach Bevel's like, really? Me too? I'm on the nanny squad.
Tua was talking about his mobility though yesterday, Marcos.
Oh, that's what I'm looking for.
What do you mean? I thought you were rats off a ship on this guy.
Nah, look, first thing I said when I saw that deal, fair.
Wow.
Didn't overpay.
There's not much you can say now that they gave it to him. You're a fraud.
Well, I didn't complain. And then when he came out and he did show me the money, you saw he was skipping a little bit.
He did. He had a bounce in his stat. He was doing that between drills yesterday.
Yeah, looking light on his toes.
He did look light on his toes, and now he says
he hardly practiced last week.
He's going to be mobile.
Well, I think that'll do a lot. Being more mobile, being able to run the ball a little more, being able to, try to simulate that I am trying to run the ball and then pull up and, able to catch someone off guard in a way. I just think being more mobile, being lighter on your feet, all of that helps with this game. And, everything in this game helps. So that's sort of the thought there.
Did you just applaud him?
It's like he was listening to me all off season.
Can I just say this?
You're welcome, Miami. You are welcome.
Here, can I say this? This is the evolution of Tua's body. Yeah. You understand when he came in, everybody said you got to get stronger, 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 you got to get stronger. Right? So that's all he did was work out and do stuff like that. Then he had to learn how to fall. Then finally last year he got a full year under his belt and he reevaluated what he needed. He's like, I can't be this thick Tua. I got to.
Yeah, I do miss jiu-jitsu Tua though.
No, you don't.
I do. I miss jiu-jitsu Tua. It was fun. I loved talking to our boy Gilbert Burns. Like, will you teach Tua jiu-jitsu?
Yeah,
he was gonna do it.
Didn't Gilbert Burns lose his last fight?
Yeah, he did lose his last fight. He was hurt though. No. The last fight actually, he fumbled at the goal line. He had that win.
That's right. Yeah, he was winning.
He's coming back September 7th. He's fighting Sean Brady. Good fight.
I saw something about Mayweather fighting. Was that a?
Yeah, he's fighting John Gotti's kid or something like that.
The third?
Yeah, something like that. Who cares?
What are we even doing here?
It's just him and Pacquiao now are just doing appearance fees and just like boxing. Like Manny Pacquiao took on like a 6'4" kickboxer this weekend. I was like, when did this happen?
Really? Did he?
Did he win?
They fought to a draw. I didn't watch the fight.
I mean, because I just imagine that 6'4" guy doing Manny like you do your kids.
I was watching. I was the only fighting I watched this weekend was UFC. That's it. That's all I had the capacity for.
Now I tell you what, the interesting thing about the Olympics, you can have Olympics all damn day, all night. Somebody is Olympian somewhere.
If you go to Peacock right now, there's Olympics all over the place, dude.
They are what, 6 hours ahead or 5 hours?
I don't know.
I think they're ahead of us.
5:10 in Paris right now, so that would be 6 hours.
5:10 in the evening. Yes. 6 hours. Yeah. The only reason why I remember because you can't call. I got to call my wife at 5 o'clock. I had to call her at like 5 o'clock when she was going to bed. Yeah, I had to call 5 my time.
Yeah. Tua comes out yesterday, does the money sign. This was Tua yesterday on why that happened, because there was like, that's not like Tua. But Tua said it was a dare. So he did the Jerry Maguire.
I heard you give the show me the money to the crowd.
Yeah.
Take us through your evolution of showing your personality more to the fans and to us.
Yeah, that was somebody told me that I wouldn't say it. So that's why I said it. It wasn't like I quoted that from a movie. Yeah, somebody told me you won't say it. I was like, okay. So I said it.
Mike?
Huh?
Who was Mike?
All right, are we taking any guesses? You said Mike? Nope.
Tyreek.
Okay, Tyreek. No. Anyone else? Ann? No. Right there, Mike's right. Hey, it was Coach Bev. He was like, you won't do it. He was like, you won't do it. I'm like, let me try.
That's a $212 million.
Hey, he looked like he got some dental work. His teeth was very clean and straight across. And
I noticed that too, Leroy.
Right? I'm like, no, hey, you got your grill cleaned up a little bit. I bet you they won't be falling out.
That's a two.
Daddy loves you guys.
Oh man, So he did this thing though yesterday, though, dude. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Tua. He may have new teeth, but I'll tell you what he's got. He's got deceptive eyes.
Oh,
dude. Let me tell you something.
Oh my
Had a
goodness.
perfect
He's quarterbacking.
Oh, dude, Leroy. But I got to see it because it was like I was right at the perfect angle, right? And they were doing red zone stuff, right? And then Tua, he like rolls out, but he does the perfect. He's looking right at me. Me and Tua almost looking at each other. No look shovel pass to Mostert. Never saw it coming. They never saw it coming, dude. Never saw it coming.
You think he
So they
connects?
have to do that going left, right?
We locked eyes.
Locked
They have,
eyes.
to
Tua
do
and I
that,
locked.
they have to do that to the left, right? You can't do shovel pass to the right if you're a left-handed quarterback.
No, but he's both.
No,
You
he did
can't.
it.
You
He did it with the
can't.
right hand.
You can't do a shovel pass going out to the right if you're a left-handed quarterback.
Oh, but if you roll
He
to
was
the right,
looking at
though,
me.
he rolled to the
You
right.
can't roll to the right and do a shovel pass if you're a left-handed passer.
But
No,
he's a
'cause
right.
I was facing the field. I was facing the field. Tua was facing me because he's lefty, and then Tua.
Right. Because when you throw it under, it's got to be with your opposite hand.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Right. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like, what are you talking about, Marcos?
Oh,
You can't be a left-handed quarterback and run a shovel pass to the right. Again, another football
Yeah.
thing that I'm telling you, and you're sitting there arguing with me.
It's a wrinkle, dude.
It was a wrinkle.
It's a wrinkle
a
in
wrinkle.
the offense.
Oh my goodness. You guys.
Everyone
Can I
knows.
just
That's what
tell
it
you?
is. Stop leaking
Can I
plays.
tell you, as much as I love football and watching football, you two idiots are making me hate football.
Why?
Because of your nonsense,
Dude,
your
that-
foolishness.
He fooled everybody with his eyes. Look,
That's the
no,
whole
look,
point, right?
call that the
You know,
magic.
if he kept his eyes on the shovel pass guy, it wouldn't sell.
Yeah, you can't cause trouble if you look at the shovel. I get you.
That's like, wait, you
Yeah.
ever seen a draw where the quarterback takes the ball and puts it up here like you go throw it and then hands it off? It's
Mhm.
all tomfoolery.
Only the good ones. Only the good
Wrinkles.
ones do it like that.
Some may say a wrinkle, Leroy.
Wrinkle.
Yep.
Some say tomfoolery,
Or
others say wrinkle.
Or you ever notice if next time you watch a game, right? There's two kind of quarterbacks, right? And you'll hear this on TV. There's hand fake guy and there's ball fake guy. Anytime they do the ball fake, the announcer, "Ooh, he really sold that," right? Because everybody looking at the ball.
Yep.
There's some quarterbacks that do play action with the hand. So
It's a beautiful move. And I'm not leaking plays 2-a-days on Twitch.
I mean, I didn't know they were doing an option until you said it.
Take a break. Welcome to this.
Tower of Tobin and Leroy is sponsored
wishful drinking. Give my heart something to sink in.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. Got a football game this week, baby.
Wow, already.
Hall of Fame game.
That
Hall
is
of Fame game.
Amazing. Does that I know we have a segment dedicated to that, but I just want to know, tickle your fancy? Is that something
I mean, it tickles my fancy a little bit. I mean,
Gotcha,
you're gonna get
okay.
to see Andre Johnson and Devin
Oh,
Hester.
that's right.
I gotta mention Devin Hester every time I do. I feel like Leroy gets
I don't know, Mecca. You don't know
Yeah.
what? Shh, he's here. Shh, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool. Leroy's here. Yeah, so
yeah, you know, football's back this
football,
weekend,
right?
man.
Hall of-
Football's back.
Hall of Fame.
Stop it, you two idiots.
Football
Oh,
is
sorry.
back.
See you there.
You got
Hey,
Mike.
interesting thing when you're looking outside and your 3 inside dogs are running by the window outside. Zeus,
What are they up
Zeus is like the team leader. He can open the doors. Fonz made his knob a knob so he can't open his door up.
Smart. Pretty good.
You got Mike McDaniel. This is Mike McDaniel yesterday. He says that he was so happy for Tua yesterday that he nearly spiked him on his head. This was the Dolphins coach about the celebration.
We have players attacking the day to the level of early afternoon coffees are like, you know, a dime a dozen. Okay. That moment, you know, I wasn't playing on that, but it's definitely something you remember. That's just, you know, how it's hard not to have a lot of time pass through your mind really fast. But it was something cool to share. And he was coordinated enough not to spill the coffee that I spilled onto me. So I was fired up about that as well.
Pick him up with the hug.
I basically suplexed him. And then Chris was very mad. No, yeah, it was just a leverage form fit, nothing to the ground. You know, we
He's like, what is wrong with that man? Like, you a $160. You ain't form tackling nobody.
Very tiny. It's a very tiny guy.
He is tiny.
I'm actually a bit upset Tua didn't reverse it.
Oh, really?
All this jiu-jitsu he's taking, do you think he'd be able to reverse me?
He's a little rusty.
Yeah, I see.
That's why you got to keep sharp. You got to keep those tools. Got to keep those tools sharp.
I hope he fell well.
Yeah, it's cool. It was a cool day. Mike McDaniel obviously happy for his guy. Shows up for his press conference, and now we can put this all behind. Oh, training camp tweets are live today. Dude.
Oh, that's allowed to happen now.
Yeah,
before
because fans are here. Because fans are in, so they gotta let them live.
Ooh,
Nick.
But yeah, you can't tell one people they can't.
Yeah.
The media who's there every day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
whoa.
Orange jersey.
Okay.
Today?
Yes.
Sealer it on up.
Oh!
That's who you give the orange jersey to first day at pads.
First
a
day
grizzly
at
bear.
pads, in the trenches.
In the trenches, dude.
Wow. That's good. Did you see? Was that warranted based off of what you saw yesterday? Did you see extra pep in Sealer's step?
I always see pep in his step.
That's right.
I actually had a little bit of a rough angle on trench play. Because
there is no trench play with no pads.
Oh, there was trench play. No.
I'm not listening to you.
That is the
In fact, Mike McDaniel said yesterday that you could judge a lot without pads, and I was like, wow, he's right.
No, you can't.
No, you can.
Oh, that's what he said.
No,
You take out the clatter, you get to all that matters. I was like, that's what he's doing.
Right.
And so I'm telling you, you could judge a lot without hands, technique.
Okay, great.
That's just what
Footwork.
the coach is saying.
It's also the footwork.
Footwork, yeah. It's just it's not my words, it's his.
Mm-hmm.
He's the expert. But yeah, Zach Sealer, orange jersey day for Sealer it on up. But how about this? This is from Travis Wingfield, and he says Nick Needham finds a Chris Brooks run, shuts it down before it gets going, comes off the pile with a flex to the crowd.
Whoa, Nick Needham gonna be
no pads.
No, pads are on today. Pads are on today.
Oh,
Pads
today. Okay.
Pads are on today.
Pads are on.
Now, in all fairness, the first couple of weeks of camp, the defense is usually better. So don't get carried away.
Well, I mean, I'm not getting carried away. I'm just saying what happened.
Okay.
Just saying what happened, Leroy.
Okay.
Not getting carried away.
Sealer it on up.
Ooh.
It's a lot easier to be aggressive when there's certain ways you can't be hit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, same thing with running backs. There's a lot. It's easy to run hard when you know you can't get tackled.
Oh, wow. Word is Ethan Bonner is covering Tyreek Hill, the two fastest Dolphins.
Dang.
Wow.
Cheetah.
How'd that work out for Jason Sehorn?
Not great.
Oh, he was faster, though.
This
Ethan
guy's going
Bonner's
to take the
fast,
mantle, though. This
Bonner's faster than but that's the last white cornerback.
That we all remember, yes.
Wasn't there one drafted this year? I think there was one drafted this year. Everyone's making
Isn't Bonner? It was 2 years ago, right?
No, yeah.
Ethan Bonner wasn't drafted.
Okay.
He wasn't drafted, but
Not safety. Safety doesn't count.
But everybody says he's the fastest Dolphin. Everybody says he's the fastest Dolphin.
Yeah. He's right.
Like Tyreek Hill won't even race him. He's like, I'm not losing to that guy. It's bad for the brand.
Cooper DeJean.
Who?
Cooper DeJean. From Iowa. Let's see who he got drafted.
Iowa?
Yeah.
Well, you ain't have to say. Wait, you ain't have to say his last name.
What you got to Cooper?
Yeah, that about
the
does it.
Eagles. Look at this. He was kind of, Eagles selected him with the 40th overall pick, second rounder.
Oh wow, how about this?
Look at that.
A lot of Storm Duck tweets. A lot of Storm Duck tweets. I'm telling you, he flashed yesterday. I saw.
Look at that.
A storm was a brewing, and it was Storm Duck.
A storm was a brewing.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, dude's name is Storm Duck.
It's a great name, dude.
I was put on trial while you were gone in regards to storms.
Why?
I had to tell my tornado story again. These poor people chastised me until I got my mother and my fiance on the line.
Who's got a potty mouth?
Fiance cursed on the air. That happened. That happened. Are they saying good things about Storm Duck, or are they just saying like
His name, Storm Duck.
Is he around?
It's like you remember back in the day, ESPN used to always give updates on Dick Trickle.
I knew what they were doing.
He was a race car driver, never won, but they say Dick Trickle came in 23rd place.
Always got to make sure you follow where that goes. I mean, it's us always checking on our boy Gooch.
Yep. But he's with Liv now. So
do you think that Zach Sealer played Chicken Fried today for his songs, or do you think it may just made him too sad?
Come on, you're gonna need a new song.
Wait, did he try to meet in the middle and play Shabuzi?
Ooh, maybe.
Well,
I'm thinking the way Sealer is built, a lot of Jelly Roll and Teddy Swims.
He's got a new running mate though. He needs a new song, so I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden he gets a sack.
Oh well, no. Listen, him and Calais are on different spectrums. You know what I'm saying?
Trees are green, red roses too.
Well, Calais Campbell yesterday, he comes out there and it was like, cheer, like whatever you say, sir.
Yes, yeah.
We'll do whatever he says.
Whatever
you want. He's so menacing. I mean, he seems happy, but you never quite know.
You never know.
You never know. Imagine just like getting into a back alley with Zach Sealer and Calais Campbell, two monsters.
Wow.
Well,
Looking forward to seeing what destruction these guys can cause this year.
First of all, if you're in the dark alley with them, you had to see that coming, right? Like they ain't hiding. They ain't hiding behind nothing.
And honestly, it could be broad daylight and they're blocking the sun. It could be the issue that you're having.
And very rarely does Zach Sealer go up to the line of scrimmage and go, I'm the small guy.
It's crazy.
6'6", 300 pounds, Zach Sealer, and you are not the biggest guy on this D-line. That's amazing. Jeez. Love that.
Okay, I gotta put it away. There's too many tweets coming in. Camp is just hot and heavy right now. Camp is just hot and heavy right now, dude. I can't
First day hitting.
Can't even take it right now.
Well, the crazy thing is they only practice once a day, right?
Yeah.
Why so early?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to melt after noon.
I mean, but you're gonna have to figure it out. I would have practice at 1 o'clock.
Oof, brutal.
Game time.
Storm times though.
True that. But still, like if you never practice in the heat, you're gonna play in the game. How can you say you have an advantage over the other folks?
I don't know. We'll just ask the Buffalo Bills. They always tell us when it's too hot.
Well, that's after they lose. Like if they win, they say that he didn't bother them. That's just typical rat behavior. Everybody does that.
It is typical rat behavior.
Yeah.
Typical rat behavior.
You know damn well that the heat, but like it's the same thing with the cold, right? Like the winning team isn't cold. Stop. It was cold for everybody.
You ready to hand out your game balls and game bums?
I am.
We'll get to that coming up next.
WQ
This guy's a ball. Gather around the locker room, ladies and gentlemen. After a weekend, Leroy's got to hand out his game balls and game bumps. What do you got today, Leroy?
For my game ball, it is definitely going to go to the Olympics. A little bit for everybody. You know, mostly for the basketball team. They look like they do what they want to do on the basketball court against anybody.
It is looking that way.
Yeah.
Especially, it's hard to imagine. You just tell Jason Tatum, hey, take a seat.
Right.
Man, he looks sad on that bench, though.
So great. He sees Derek White like, why can't that be me?
And
isn't this great? We're going to be Olympians together, Jason. He goes, yeah, it's great, Derek.
My game bum, and it's going to be a tricky one here, but I'm going to explain it because it's also a damages done.
Okay.
Dawn Staley.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay.
They asked her about why Caitlin Clark wasn't on the team. And I would say the reason why you're a game bum is not because you just selected her, but the fact that you have to explain why. Right? It was a decision you made 2 months ago when Caitlin Clark had only played 12 games
right.
in the NBA. And to have to go out there and justify it with what you've done in basketball and your desire to win a gold medal is beneath you. You shouldn't have to do that. So she explained it. And then, you know, the person interviewing said, oh, I understand. Like, you think they don't want to win? You think coaches are so petty that they say, oh, we don't want that smoke. We don't want this heat around us. So we're not going to bring her in? No, they want to win. Everybody wants a gold medal on their resume. So for people to think that it's something they have against Caitlin Clark or any other player is just being ridiculous. I tell you what, Caitlin Clark has less of an argument, which she's never argued about it.
I think she said she just wanted a break. I think that was
than Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, he legitimately can have a beef.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so
which she's still mad about, by the way.
Right. The players involved didn't have a problem with the decision. Why are we getting so caught up in this? Stop making Dawn Staley and other people feel that they have to, you know, answer questions about this throughout the Olympics.
So the game bum is the interviewer? Like, is that who you're giving the game bum to?
Say the whole situation. Like, stop it with that. Right? I wanted Caitlin Clark to be on the Olympic team too.
But remember when they asked Grant Hill about that? I think it was Gus Johnson, and he's like, whoa. I'm only the men's team. I'm out.
He should have asked him about Jaylen Brown.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. That was the spin. That was where they jumped off from. They were asking about Jaylen Brown.
But they have more of he has more of a gripe than
he's probably, well, he might be glad now because maybe he wouldn't be playing.
Mike White plays more than
how Mike White do. Please stop doing that.
Derek White plays more than any other Celtic.
Drew Holiday's playing a lot too.
Oh no, Drew Holiday. Let me take that back.
Tatum
Drew Holiday's always out there.
Tatum, 2 cheeks right on that bench.
Yep.
What a reality check. And Jaylen Brown's like, you mean to tell me?
Yeah, exactly. It's weird because soon as a team go in the little runski, hold on. AD, Mike White, Bam.
Are you trolling at this point?
Yeah, y'all go do y'all thing.
He do you have Steve Kerr from yesterday, Marcos? Because this was him yesterday on his explanation as to why Jason Tatum didn't play. Now, Jason Tatum, it was Kevin Durant's return, so someone was going to lose playing time because Kevin Durant not only made his return, but he was legitimately perfect until the fourth quarter. He could not miss yesterday. But I mean, that game was wrapped up in the fourth quarter. They didn't even give him garbage time to the point where I think people were asking, like, is he hurt? Like, it was very noticeable that Jason Tatum, richest contract in the NBA. What is he? 3 straight years, first team All NBA?
Yeah.
2 cheeks right on that bench, looking all sad, sitting right next to Halliburton, who's basically the team cheerleader. And he's like, isn't this great? We got great views there, Jason.
I did see a video where like the team bus was arriving and LeBron standing ovation, Steph Curry standing ovation, Halliburton goes around and everyone just got deathly silent. Dude, everyone was just like, who is that?
Ooh, Halliburton.
Wow, Jason Tatum not looking.
How about Halliburton's like, how come Derek White's playing more than me? I thought he was last pick.
That's good.
You know why.
Steve Kerr on Jason Tatum not playing?
Yes, let me hear Steve Kerr.
Yeah, it's tough, but Jason handled it really well. I talked to him today before the game that it may play out this way, just with Kevin coming back and the lineups that I wanted to get to. But that'll change. You know, Jason's going to play. Every game's going to be different based on matchups. He's a total pro. He's, first team All NBA 3 years in a row. I felt like an idiot not playing him, but in a 40-minute game, you can't play more than 10. You really can't. And, so I think he's an amazing guy, great player, and handled it beautifully. And, he'll be back out there next game.
Against South Sudan. I don't know. They gave us a tough time last night. I don't know if he can afford giving charity minutes against South Sudan.
That seems to be the Cinderella team everyone's rooting for.
I don't think you can just give out minutes to anybody against South Sudan. They got length, dude. I mean, what if Tatum screws up?
They got length, they got culture.
Got Luol Deng.
Got a bunch of Luol Dengs out there as well, like similar builds.
I mean, are you a team player or are you not a team player? I'm sorry. Are we playing for the gold medal of feelings? Or are we playing for the gold medal of Olympic basketball? It's ridiculous. You don't have to care if he wants to go home.
Again, when it's about winning, you shouldn't have to explain yourself. It'd be different if they had lost and you say Tatum couldn't get any run. Right? A score or something like that. But no, they throttled him. That means everybody was doing the right thing. Coaches making good coaching decisions, players playing well, and you move on. If somebody didn't give it, he a grown-ass man.
I like D-Wade heckling Bam Adebayo during the game to make threes.
Wow. What do you think he did, or how do you think he did on the
I thought he did decent.
That basketball throws me off.
What do you mean?
With the white.
Oh, with the white on it?
Yeah.
I thought he did. I thought he did decent. I don't think he liked Noah Eagle too much. I think he's like, this kid annoying me. Little nepo broadcaster.
It's a wrong Eagle. You got me here with the
baby. Where's Ian?
You got baby Eagle over here, dude.
Where's Pro's Pro? Ian Eagle.
Ian and Noah.
Yeah, right. Do you see any broadcasting job in his future now?
D-Wade?
Yeah, like, do you think he's going to join?
He can do what he wants. He can
do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah.
If he wanted to spend the time traveling around doing games, he could do it.
My goodness. This dude for the U.S. and he was yoked.
Swole, right?
Swole, dude. Does he play fullback?
No,
what gymnastics? Hold on. I had the same conversation yesterday.
Floor routine.
Yeah. I had the same yesterday with Fonz.
What?
They're not swole. They just have big upper bodies, and they skip leg day. These guys weigh about 170 pounds.
How can you say they skip leg day if they're bouncing all around like that?
Yeah.
They don't.
This guy does have little chicken legs.
Well, this guy's from the Republican.
They all do. They're all built like this. They're all built like this because they're pulling, tugging. Ooh, I tell you what. There was a brother. He was spinning around and on the bar, the thing where you go round and round and round with the arm and stuff like that.
The uneven bars?
No, that's women.
What do you mean that's women? The men don't do that?
The men have 1 bar. The women have 2 bars.
I didn't know that.
There's uneven bars, and then I know what they call it, parallel bar.
Parallel bars.
Right. It's not bars. It's 1 bar.
Men don't do parallel bars?
No, they don't do the 2.
They do the pommel horse?
Yeah, they do the pommel horse. He missed.
Ooh.
He did one of them little flippity flips, went to clap the hand, and realized that his hand was like 3 inches away. Oh. But they all have big upper bodies. Stop it. Like, oh, he's swole. He's 170
He's swole. He's objectively swole. I don't understand.
For 170 pounder.
There's no pleasing you. I mean,
he's 170 pounds.
You fat shame, now you swole shame. Like, what's up with
no.
you? You shame everybody.
This is not good.
Hey, Smeeth, and I thought about it.
For giving the game ball to Team Canada.
Yeah.
Did you, by the way, we haven't mentioned Jazz Chisholm
traded to the Yankees. You knew it was coming.
Knew it was coming. Yeah,
Hey.
this is Brody Malone. Brody Malone is the swole guy on
Brody
Team
Malone.
USA.
Hold on.
I'm gonna bring him up.
Bring him up.
I'll tell you what.
Bring him up. He's gonna look like Tank Davis.
He's a moose.
He's not a moose.
He's a moose.
There's no such thing as 160-pound moose.
That's ridiculous. Dude.
Not unless you're 10.
He's a pound for pound moose.
There's no weight limit in gymnastics.
Okay, no, dude. I'm looking at these Google pictures. This
How
guy
much-
is
How much
jacked.
does he weigh?
Okay, well, that's not really
Why
important.
does he
No, how much does he weigh?
Well, let me Google that. Let me get this picture.
Well, I
want you to
mean,
look at this.
the tall aren't very good at gymnastics.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
actually, the lanky guys are good at it.
What? What are you talking
It
about?
looks it looks good.
This guy is jacked.
Why does he do it in
You know, how sometimes Tobin is like, "Oh, Tyler Herro added a couple,
Right.
couple LBs."
That's why
No,
you can't. No.
This is different.
How much?
Well, I'm gonna look it up, but I'm gonna show you the picture first because I want you
I got
to.
a picture of him right here.
I'll tell you.
objectively-
Put the picture up. I'll tell you how much he weighs.
What do you think of this guy? Come on.
Not 155, 160.
The dude's jacked. He's jacked.
He spends all of his life on his arms. He should be jacked, but he still weighs 150 pounds.
You can sit here and you can, but you're
How much
so
does he
Oh,
weigh?
no way. 6 feet, 235. Come on.
Come
Come
on.
on.
No, for real. How much does he weigh? He ain't 6 foot.
Oh, how about Asher?
5'7",
5'6".
5'7", 145.
5'6".
We got Asher Hong up now from Tomball, Texas. That is the home of one Jimmy Butler, Tomball,
Oh,
Texas.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all see, I know I'm right because you sitting here.
Oh,
I mean, you're not right. He's jacked. You're sitting here being like, big
No,
deal.
but-
You should be jacked, you dwarf.
he's 5'6". Looking for his weight now. 183 pounds.
He ain't 183 pounds. I know that for a fact.
This
He ain't
guy,
183.
Asher Hong, right now is like holding
Yeah.
himself up, facing the man.
Mm.
Look at him. How do you judge who wins this thing?
On the technical merits of what they're doing.
I never see anybody screw up on these. What are these? The Olympic rings? Is that what they're called? Like, what are they
Yeah.
called?
Yes.
Well, there's
Oh,
no-
that's at the end.
That's it. That's how
Come
you
on,
know.
Asher.
That's how
Come
you
on,
know.
Asher. Oh, he's fired up.
Oh,
But they
he's
always do that. They all do that.
So why? That's like after a fight, you put your arms up. and you go,
Yes, yeah. Everybody, one guy's bloody and he had to be brought back to life, and he raised his hand up at the end. No, dude, you
Asher
lost.
Hong from Tomball, Texas.
No
Fired
weight.
up.
Never have his weight anywhere.
Still doing it in his pajamas though.
Just ask for his weights.
Yeah. Now they put the height everywhere strategically, but they put
I don't
all
see
his
weight.
accomplishments.
Do you got to make weight?
No.
Actually, I think it'd be more impressive if you were overweight doing this. That would get my
Oh, like that fat guy on the trampoline
yeah. That's good.
doing backflips.
Yeah, the only Brody Malone I can find.
Nah,
higher
we're
weight
seeing
for.
the entire team right now. Brody's got different guns. I mean, he's
He's a
telling you.
corner, so his guns look bigger.
He's not. He's the same height as the whole team, Leroy. We just. Why are you gonna do? It's right there in front of our eyes.
Brody Malone.
Brody Malone. That's
Malone.
his name, man.
Wait, there we go. That's all.
What
I
is
had to
the?
put in
Can I
there.
ask you something? What is the cutoff of height that somebody has to be swole for you to be impressed? Does he have to be like? How tall do they have to be on the ride?
I would say this, that if you're 6 foot, right, and there's like it's called you know, they have BMI.
Yeah.
Well, it's LMI,
Mm.
right? Like if you are 6 foot and 170 pounds, you're supposed to be cut.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Length
There's no fat guys that are 6 foot, 170 pounds.
Mm.
So the fact that you guys are like, he's 5'6", and he spends half of his life on his arms. Shouldn't he be ripped?
Yes, but I'm still impressed by it. Like, just because if the guy could walk around on his biceps because he's basically part tarantula, that's impressive.
But he's 5'6", 150.
Who cares, dude?
It's like when I'm watching boxing.
But
like,
why
and I
is
say the same thing. There's no like 125, 140 pound grown ass man that shouldn't be ripped.
It doesn't matter though. They're still impressive at what they do.
Yes, okay. But don't say he's swole like
he is swole. He's pound for pound swole.
Yeah, I think you guys are misunderstanding what I'm saying.
Pound for pound.
We get it. You're either you're wearing schmediums, and if you're not wearing a schmedium, you can't be jacked. Everyone's got to be.
He is. He. I'm not saying he's not ripped. But I'm saying, isn't there, to do what you do, isn't there a certain expectation of what your body should look like?
I would expect most Olympians to be in good shape, but he is big.
I would say any gymnast. Have you ever met a pudgy gymnast?
I'm literally seeing 7 gymnasts on the television. He is more swole than all of them.
And he's probably the smallest one.
No, he's not. They're all the same height.
Okay. I got you.
You're dismissive.
I just had this conversation yesterday with some little swole 5'8" guy doing the floor. What is it? The floor exercise.
Excuse me, sir. Can I get a spot? What's the point? That's what Leroy would be if you asked for a spot. He'd be like, "What's the point?"
That's not because all that bouncing and double flipping and my favorite is, they jump and flip and they try to stay in the square. And then when they see they're not in the square, they do this to move to the square.
What is this, Marcos? Is this the pummel horse? What is this thing where that is the
oh yes, this is the what we refer to as the spinny rodeo thingy. That is
the pummel horse where they go like this, they do the scissors. Oh, here comes the scissors.
Is that pummel horse or is pummel horse when they have to run at it?
No. No, that's
what is this thing called? I forget.
Let's see. The pummel horse.
The pummel horse, I think the women do the balance beam and they do the pummel horse.
Oh, no, this is the pummel horse based off what I'm seeing. 2 handles at the top there. Because the one that they run at doesn't have handles on it, does it?
No, I would hope not. You don't want to grab it.
Yeah, what is that thing called that they run at and that they have to flip off?
The run flippy thing. We like to refer to as the run flippy gymnastics. You think they'd have that?
I mean, why do they call it a pummel horse? Nobody would treat a horse like this.
Hopefully not. Hopefully. This guy's breakdancing on the horse.
This guy's good. This Canadian guy.
Yeah, it's good.
He's doing tricks.
Believe it or not, when I typed in runny flippy gymnastics, they did not.
You got here.
Spring horse.
Spring horse.
Is that a thing? Nope. Spring horse is the thing that you ride according
balance beam vault. That's called vault.
The vault. But that's not to be confused with the pole vault because you just
they don't do it in. Oh my goodness! Stop.
Yeah, I love the vault. The vault's a great one. Is that Simone Biles' best? What's her best? What's her best?
Isn't that the one she couldn't? She said she couldn't find herself, so she had to back away.
Yeah, but she got like 900 gold medals anyway before she got shook.
True.
That's crazy. Could you imagine jumping and flipping and not being able to pick up the ground?
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, that now you want to talk about some mental stuff, which they got to go through. That's mental. Every time I jump, I can't find the ground. You need a timeout.
Take a break. Back after this.
Join
It's Tobin and Leroy back at it here, you rascals. It's good to be back in the building. Haven't been back in the studio in a long ass time.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you in the flesh, frog boy.
Oh man, you're a staple of this building, sir.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I got to tell you though, school's a brewing, dude, and I am not looking forward to that school traffic.
That is true.
I am not looking forward to school traffic.
That is true. Although I saw them making some change. It won't be done for quite some time, but they were making some changes.
It's gonna make it worse.
You think so?
Yes. What do you mean, dude? Anytime they start construction on something,
yeah,
makes it worse down here in South Florida.
All right.
There's no way it's gonna be better.
I had to get my tickets ready.
Lottery tickets
for the gun
No.
show.
Oh.
No, for Wolverine and Deadpool.
Oh, you're going after the show?
Oh
Yeah.
man, I've been doing my best to avoid spoilers and any sort of anything. It's hard. I've already seen so many, and this isn't a spoiler for Deadpool, but they had San Diego Comic-Con this weekend. Apparently, Robert Downey Jr. is back in the fold. What the hell are we doing here? I can't focus, Tobin. I can't.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Hey,
Where?
so Tobin, did you watch?
I started watching, and then
Wasn't
great, right?
No, it was not the penultimate episode that
Yeah.
it
I was like, I kind of like
I'm like
they
so,
rounded.
so,
they
so
rounded
now
up
anybody can ride a damn dragon.
Yeah, I was a little rats off a ship on it last night, man. To be honest with you, but I was kind of sleepy poos.
You gotta watch it. You gotta just watch it at 8 next week.
Yeah,
before the finale.
I mean, I'll try and give it another.
It's like
this is.
I'm like, I couldn't wait. I was sitting. I had everything ready. I'm not moving. Right.
Yeah, I'm just sick of. I'm sick of Damon. I'm sick of him.
Right.
Listen,
we get it.
Damon and Aegon.
Yeah.
Patches O'Houlihan got to go. And they both have this like one. He's seeing ghosts, and I don't know why. He think the girl that he talking to is hitting him with a root or something. And then the other one is trying to off the real king so he can, be the rightful heir.
I mean, he seems like he's real king now. I mean, the other guy, he's
it's got to happen, right? They got to find out who did it. What happened to the king?
We saw what happened.
No. I'm saying nobody else knows. But the
they
king
gotta
the king told him, "I know everything."
Yeah, well.
So I'm wondering why he hasn't talked enough to tell everybody else.
Maybe he's waiting on that revenge. I don't know.
Oh no, he ain't. Listen, not for nothing. He's like what's his name? The boneless. He's done.
The boneless.
From was it
that man's a Applebee's appetizer?
No. From what the other show, the Vikings. Not the Vikings, but
yeah, he is the Vikings, the boneless kid.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy a truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
All right, we got some camp tweets. Camp tweets.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Why you had to bring out the big guns to?
Because I want to make sure I got this right. Because I have a couple of camp tweets that are exciting.
Oh,
from Omar
really?
Kelly.
Let's hear it.
He says, "This is a nice battle between Patrick Paul and Chop Robinson today in the first day in pads. Chop's speed doesn't bother Paul, and Chop doesn't have the power to manhandle the 6'8", 320-pounder.
There you go.
Sounds like business.
Now wait. Now I'll buy more into that.
The great
than what you were doing the last week.
The great Paul of Miami.
Yeah, that's what I was going with. That's what I was going with.
He's a moose.
There you go.
He's big.
Yeah.
Now, where are they gonna play him at? Where are they gonna play him?
Wherever Teron Armstead is not.
All right. Now here's the big concern. Omar also tweets, a bad QB to center exchange ended Tua's 11-on-11 rep. Him and Aaron Brewer need to work on their exchange. And then not minutes later, second bobbled snap for Aaron Brewer and a snap to Tua. We got issues, boys.
Hey,
we got issues.
We got issues. Can I
we
just
got issues.
Dude.
No, let me explain something to you.
Come on.
I'm going to explain to you why this happens. Okay. In this offense, the center moves a lot, right? They move him left, right, pull him. They're very athletic with their offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't done it in a while, you sometimes step before you snap. And so these problems happen. They get worked out in camp. That's what you do. It's camp for a reason.
Oh, I'm like,
so don't get caught up. Don't get caught up.
I'm a little nervous about it.
So,
why can't anybody snap right though in this offense? Because like Connor Williams, he was a mauler, but he had his bad snaps.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Eichenberg.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why.
Kept me up.
Their center in this offense is very mobile, and it's an added issue to be able to run and snap the ball. It's not like a lot of centers you snap and you go just one couple steps left or a couple steps right, right? They're pulling, they're running, they're moving. It's a lot of movement. So if you haven't done it, it takes you a while to get acclimated to it. It's not, that's what camp is for. Please don't get, oh my goodness.
Oh my God. I'm just a little uneasy.
After the first day,
this has been a thing. It's been a theme. Week 1 themes have been 2 things. Tua's contract, bad snaps.
It'll come. It'll come.
Hope so.
It will. That's here. Do you understand that this is what camp is for? Like if you went through a camp and never had any mistakes, I'd be nervous as hell.
Really?
Yeah.
Mistakes are good?
Because you fix them now. I mean, if a quarterback didn't throw a pick in camp, that means he's not pushing the envelope. He's not trying anything. And I'm gonna see he's gonna have 15 completions for 45 yards. That's what that sounds like.
We don't have any, for how many snaps should one need to get your snaps right?
If you haven't been in an offense that requires a lot of movement in your center, it takes a minute.
Don't
get caught up in it.
I feel like we need the scene from Ghost where like Tua's wrapping around Aaron Brewer making some pottery together, you know?
Okay. I don't think it's probably other alternatives.
Dude,
pot together.
Listen.
Oh,
and if I'm Tua, I'm saying, buddy, I spent half the day with my hand between your legs. We are not doing pottery. Okay.
Mike McDaniel did address bad snaps yesterday from Brewer. He says bad snaps don't bother him like they used to.
I've become like more wise in my coaching years, and snap issues used to just trigger me to all end. Now the process, I still get triggered, but it's really fast because it is a part of the process that you do have to that you have to understand when you have quarterbacks and centers and guards playing with different people at the beginning of the camp, and you're using multiple snap counts and you're going against multiple looks. It is something that I'm used to. You wish it didn't happen, but the main thing is you want to see some improvement and development as the time goes on. If you have the same issues with the same players continuously, that's when it's a huge red flag. Otherwise, you're just making sure that the issues that you had are addressed and worked on, and then hopefully those are corrected. We just want them corrected early.
Hey,
when's
is
early?
that not exactly what I?
Yeah, but then Aaron Brewer goes out there today and he has more issues. So
because keep in mind, it is the first day in pads.
All right. So well, how many days of excuses does he get?
I don't like.
At what point do I need to bring in Mike Pouncey for a clinic?
I'm not an offensive line coach. Okay. I don't know how quick they should be picking it up, but I do know that I've seen it. Like it happens.
What about
like it's like when a guy comes in here. I've had guys come to a new team that never did shotgun. Are we supposed to expect him to be perfect at shotgun as soon as he comes in? No, you're going to get a couple of strays.
What are OTAs for? I mean, like if anything's going to come out of the offseason training programs,
it's different, dude. That's the whole point I was making.
What about this?
It's different. It's different doing it with no helmet on and whatever, and then having people in front of you. It's different.
Tell me about what you think of this. All right. We put them indoors, right? And then we turn off the lights in the training facility, and then it's all about feel, right? No senses.
Here's
We just
why.
go, we just feel
No.
pigskin.
Here's why. Coaching point. You
Mm-hmm.
need to be able to see them to see why they're doing it and correct it.
Okay, but we know why. There just seems to be something
No,
wrong.
you don't know why. You don't
Some
know what
dance
the
partners
issue
just
is.
don't go well together. Maybe they just need.
Sometimes they move before they snap, and therefore the ball is short. Means that it never gets all the way up. It hits the bottom foot, the bottom hand, which is terrifying because you can break a finger that way.
Tua's right there with Brew, and he's like, "Hey, Brew, we need to get this under control.
They'll do some extra work.
Do some extra work, but do it in the dark. All right. So all that we have is
do it in the dark.
Oh, you can do it. It's all about feeling. Really, you're
not
not looking.
dumbass.
Hmm?
How are you going to correct it if you don't know what the issue is?
I think the issue seems to be feel right now.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
They gotta get locked in.
It has okay. If the ball's short, the ball's short, then why is it? Because he's trying to step too soon, or is it because he's trying to get out of there, or is it because he's short arming it, or is it because the quarterback's not giving him opening his hands wide enough, and it's not a good pocket? You need to see those things. You can't do it in the dark.
What if?
I'm not. No.
One more.
No.
One more.
No.
At what point of the relationship? Please,
dude.
At what point? Just.
I love football.
I need your locker room expertise. No.
I
genuinely need your expert opinion on this.
No, you don't.
I do. I swear to God, I do.
I've been giving my expert opinion, and you just dismiss it as if it's mean nothing.
I just want to know something.
Then why are you laughing?
What? Because you're looking at me funny.
I'm not looking at you funny. I'm looking at you mad as hell.
It's a dead giveaway.
How's that funny? No.
What point in your relationship? Okay, Brewer and Tua, they've known each other now 3 weeks.
Yeah.
When can you go up to him and be like, Brew, you're a little too moist.
Oh, okay. A little too moist out there.
When does that happen in the relationship?
If that's what you're worried about, you ain't worried about quarterbacking, because I'm going to tell you.
Maybe we should double up.
I'm going to tell you. All quarterbacks aren't dealing with a baby bottom filled with baby powder, right? No. It's not. No. It's like you've been out there running around playing football for 2 hours.
I understand. Maybe he's not used to this. It's humid down here. So maybe Brew's just not used to it. He's just like, Brew, sure, a little moist. We gotta go double undies.
So I really don't want to inform you guys. You know what a silent count is?
Tappy tap.
Tap a cheek. Tap a cheek.
Tap, tap.
I know when we do silent count, there's certain offenses where you do silent count and the center does the cadence.
But you didn't answer my question. When is the time in the relationship you can tell a guy is a little too moist?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what the towel on the ass is for.
Maybe they need an extra towel. I don't know.
You know who steals towels? Christian Wilkins.
I'm more than sure that the fumbles have nothing to do with moisture. Okay. Quarterbacks have been dealing with moisture in Miami for years. So
certainly Tua has, but not Brew.
Really? I'm more than sure he's not been the sweatiest football player. I promise you.
All right.
And the good thing is, Tua's not that tall. Just imagine if your quarterback was 6'5" and had to get up in there, right? And then he tries to pull out fast too. He tried to get out while the center's trying to move, asking for problems.
Back up to this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy. Take you up till 2 here on the program.
Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer.
Jennifer, are you concerned with the Dolphins QB center moisture problem?
How you know it's a moisture problem is why they're missing snap? You made a terrible assumption.
You're right. I am making an assumption, but it's an assumption I don't like.
-1 for assumptions.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, wow.
-1.
What if I'm right?
Four
You're not right.
sections.
You're not right.
So you don't have any no thoughts on it?
No.
All right, fair enough.
No, that's fair.
Leroy, can you get a weather update from the Desmond and Dover Law Firm? Your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultation 24/7. Call them at 866-954-MORE.
Looks moist outside.
Okay.
What? Oh, Florida never wrong, actually.
Well,
I got to tell you, winds are relatively calm. I mean, no winds. It's mostly sunny. And I can't tell which way the breeze is blowing because I can't see no clouds, but it looks like it's coming out of the east. Looks like 5, maybe gusting a little bit more than that. Other than that, probably like 88, 89 degrees. But I will say this. Yesterday started off beautiful too. And then it rained like it was the end of the world yesterday evening by me. So
did it? Yeah, we woke up with no power this morning. It was crazy.
no power?
Yeah.
Did it rain like last night?
I didn't hear it rain. I slept through it, but I woke up. It's one of those where, like, you know, my wife gets up trying. She's like, how come the ceiling fan's not working? I'm like, I'm just going to assume we have no power. And then I go to FPL. You look, and they're like, oh, your area will be will be.
You know what sucks?
Fixed and good to go in so many hours.
Oh, Big Spoon tried to fix something, right? She wanted to get a new remote for the ceiling fan. And now we can't turn the ceiling fan on without turning the light. So we don't have ceiling fan. And there's something about that air blowing on you that makes
you need that.
Yeah.
You can't just do a chain yank?
What's a chain yank?
Usually ceiling fans have they have one for light, one for fan.
No, I don't.
Sure. Give that a looky look.
Okay. All right, I got you.
Is yours too fancy where there is no chain?
No chain.
I've never gone with the ceiling fan remote simply for 2 reasons. One, I have too many remotes. Second of all,
that's fair.
I think it's just tried and true. Like I pick a speed that I know I like. So once I flip
the cool thing about Roku, right? Is that, you know, usually if you have like DirecTV or AT&T or Xfinity, you can just take a remote and just use it for all of them, right? Because we have all Samsung, so it works for everything. Well, with this, each TV is programmed to that one remote. So somebody can't come take your remote because then their TV won't work. So the Roku is only good for that remote, which I like. I don't have a problem with my remote getting. You got to look for your own damn remote.
By the way, you guys
fired up. By the way, Dre got his first bit of lightning yesterday.
Oh, how did you do?
Yeah, it was thundering too.
Yeah, he wasn't having it.
Not a fan.
He went outside. Boom.
Tell him to grow up, Peter Pan.
He's 8 weeks.
Time to get he needs to know how to brave the
dogs
elements.
don't like that.
That's like 14 in dog years.
Yeah, he needs to brave the elements. Time to get going.
Really?
Yep.
Or he does have fun. There's one of those lizards that lives in the garage. He likes chasing the lizard around. I wonder what they do when they catch him, because they never catch him, but they chase him.
What do you mean? What do? They eat them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sometimes they get too excited.
Unless I take it away. Like
Kill
Sunny Bunny, when she takes out an iguana, she'll like want to show me, obviously, because she wants
Yeah.
me to be proud of her. And then I take it away and I throw it. She gets really mad at me.
Really?
What do they do? What do they? Yeah, she did. She did catch it fair and square, but you know, it's got to go. I don't want her to eat.
Like Sunny Bunny is catch and release.
Can you imagine? She's like, "Look at me! Look what I did! Look what I caught!" And you're like, "Oh yeah."
I don't know what you want me to do. I don't want her to eat an iguana. She's not a hyena.
It's chicken in the trees, though.
There's an iguana in my backyard, actually.
I don't know what. I don't know like if it's good for her tummy. I don't know how that works.
That's true. Gotta watch out for the guan-guans.
I always thought that dogs couldn't eat raw food until Zeus took a whole tenderloin and ate it off the counter.
They're wolves.
Oh.
They can handle it.
So why do we have a hard problem with outside dogs?
Huh?
When you see a dog walking the streets, like that's his natural habitat.
Like, why do we have a hard time just seeing a dog with no home?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's because usually they don't
I
get
know,
to eat.
like I hate it, but I'm just saying, like we have domesticated them to where they can't take care of themselves.
I mean, you're giving the dog a lot of food. Yeah, that's the domestication. You feed those dogs. They're not used to fighting for their own meal. But as far as digestion, I think they'll be okay with a little raw
Other
food.
animals do it.
Who?
All other animals
eat raw food.
Just find a way to get food. My dogs, they get free. They want to swim in the lakes.
Dude,
that can't be good.
But humans don't exactly ace Naked and Afraid either.
No,
figure it out.
First of all,
you're not wrong.
First of all, Naked and Afraid people have that look. right.
I watched Naked and Afraid when I was in a hotel recently because it was on, and and she's like, "I'm getting clothes for this one." I'm like, why not just have clothes for all of it? I thought Naked and Afraid you had to be naked.
Right. Well, they can make clothes.
Yeah, she can make clothes. I'm like, oh.
Right. And the thing that kills me about that is the bugs. They're always getting eaten up by some kind of bug.
Yep.
Like, not to mention, I don't know how they do this because sometimes they'll show like a bear and they'll see the eyes from afar. And I'm like, but wait, the cameraman's there too. Right? So is he not terrified? They got to be somebody with a sniper rifle though, right?
He's got a zoom. He's good.
For sure.
They're also probably suited for that.
Can I just say, you know how long I would last in Naked and Afraid?
You wouldn't.
I would be chasing the truck.
If you were forced to apply for Naked and Afraid.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I don't even think you'd make it over there. I don't think you'd get off.
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go. They get dropped off in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right? Take off their truck, take off all their clothes, and then the truck leave.
Yeah.
And then they start looking for ants.
No, see,
protein.
How long are they supposed to be naked and afraid for?
It's like what?
Different ones.
You got to be naked the whole time, but just afraid for the things that are really scary.
That's right.
No, but I'm saying, like, how long are you out there in the wilderness?
Well, they have to usually find a pickup area or something like that, or
like 28 days to make it to the pickup area. That's 20 miles away or something.
28 days. You can't make it 28 days. Or like, how do they celebrate? I love when they go buy some water and catch a fish and they celebrating. Like, dude, you don't even know if it's a good
small
fish.
wins. Leroy.
You know, this China guy had a bad.
Okay, Naked and Afraid. You would last 12 seconds.
This member of the
Me,
Chinese
I will
team-
last longer than you.
No,
He's
you
absolutely crushed.
He's crushed.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
You want to know how you did a
I
bad
would just
routine?
put mud all over my body and do some Terminator stuff. I mean, some Predator stuff.
Oh, this guy, you saw him in Great Britain, did not do well there. He fell. He
Yeah,
fell.
but what's up with him having just these shorts on? Like, what are you doing? You going for a jog or are you playing some Olympics? What are we doing here, dude?
Lifeguard.
Wait, what is he? Oh, he don't have the whole long outfit.
No, but whoever was doing the rings for China, he was he must have not did good because he faked
Just out
Get
of
off
curiosity.
the-
Whoa. Just FYI,
Mhm.
they only wear the long stuff when they got to do stuff where their legs hit the apparatus.
All right, sorry, dude. I didn't realize you were Mr. Gymnastics over
No,
here.
but that's why he can wear shorts.
But the guy is but the guy in China who was doing the rings, he didn't do good because once he finished, he was like,
Soldier.
You know, you could tell that was a sympathy play with his coach because he didn't want to, he didn't want to get reprimanded.
Yeah, you're doing your best out there, buddy. I know. No, didn't look good.
You know what? There's two things I can't watch with you guys: football and gym and Olympics.
Why?
Because you sound crazy.
No, we're gonna watch Olympics. Are you coming in tomorrow?
Oh, okay. He kind of.
Yes.
We're gonna watch Olympics tomorrow, dude, because we got Olympics on in here. It's great.
24/7 Olympics, baby. Competition.
That's what's crazy. They got Olympics all day.
Nonstop. Take a break. Back after this.
John Moore.
She's back. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Who do we got up here for Team USA, Marcos? Do we know who this is competing about is he going on the parallel bars?
Whoa. Yes, he is on the parallel bars. His name is.
Don't worry about it. I don't want you to make it up.
I was
kicking butt, though. Let's mix things on up, huh, dude?
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to have the music ready. I was too busy trying to find another channel. Couldn't find other Olympics, so I have bowling. I hope that helps.
Oh, wow. Has the Ninja Turtle shirt on.
Yeah, right.
The Mixed Bag is brought to you by Broward Health. Well into your future. Don't love that Great Britain has passed us, by the way, in the scoring.
How does this keep happening? Every time I look, it seems
Is this the finals or the qualifying rounds?
I think this is the finals.
Because the Olympics actually start before the opening ceremonies.
Yeah, I think this is the final. You call that a pommel horse? This is a pommel horse. Yeah, love.
How long do you think you could be on a pommel horse?
I don't 0.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I don't know. Like, did you not have you seen what they're breakdancing in the air?
That's what you.
Why did I picture that?
Seems like that's what they're doing.
This guy had a good routine, though.
First of all, have you ever tried to do that scissor leg thing?
That's what that is.
You would blow all your hammies out because you got to be so flexible to do that.
Yeah.
Man. Nice double footy stick. Oh, he stuck that landing, dude.
That's important.
Take that, Great Britain.
Whoa.
My favorite is the stall. When they spin around, they go.
Yeah.
Let's see what these judges. Anne Marie and Carl Richard.
Oh, yes.
Two proud papas, Papa and Mama. Two proud parents.
Oh, they're excited. So am I.
Oh, Frederick Richard, what are you? What is the score?
What is
Perfect?
the score? Let
Perfect?
me hear it.
No.
He nailed it, dude.
Oh, he stuck that landing.
I think he just took us back from the Britons.
Yes.
Wow.
So is this the team event?
Freddie Richard, look at him, dude. Good
Freddie
job by
Richard.
him. Atta boy, Fred.
Oh, what he got?
Wow.
Pretty good.
Difficulty. No penalty points.
No penalty.
Execution.
Yes.
Good job by Frederick Richard.
Total score.
Now it's time
14.
to wipe off the pecs.
Yes. Oh, I
Good
saw
luck,
that.
China.
That was pretty good.
Zhang Bong is on here. About to hit these rings.
Man, they're bouncing back. I look, they're on rings, they're on the parallel bars, they're
it's the team competition. I think you take like the top 3 of all performers in each each event, and then you add them up.
It's like best ball.
No.
What?
What do we got in the mixed bag today,
Oh,
Frog Boy?
let us hear from the money man.
His monies.
This is Tua on. So happy this long process is over.
It's long, brother. It's like I
Brother.
said, it's not as easy as, oh yeah, here, let's just throw $1 million over here. Like, let's just, give you this number here. Like there's just so many semantics that and loops that you got to go through, to get something like that done, especially trying to, maneuver other contracts around if you're trying to do that. There's just so many things that you got to go through. But I'm happy that we got this thing done. It's unbelievable.
That dude was, let me just tell you something. Being in that room yesterday, that man was cheesing.
He's got new teeth.
New teeth and 200 milli.
Wow.
He was happy.
That's a good reason to smile.
Come a long way from I don't not feel wanted.
Oh, right. Look at him now.
Look at him now.
Talk about mobility. He's listening
You
to
think
the
when Flores gets the news, you think he's like, oh, big mistake.
Yeah, for sure. Where is Flores, by the way?
He's the
Minnesota?
Vikings coordinator.
That's right. That's right.
Is Minnesota or?
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Nice.
Minnesota. What else you got in the mixed bag, Marcos?
All right, let's stay local for this one. I gotta admit, I recently purchased for 70 whopping buckaroos college football 25.
Oh,
purchased it and have been addicted, just as every other person has been. But I have my eye on a game coming out in a little less than a month.
Dig Dug?
Madden 25. Dig Dug is out. Frogger hits a little too close to
Feels
home.
like the Madden buzz is not as great this year because of the college football game, yeah?
Indeed, the Madden buzz is down, but
Plus, who did they put on the cover? Was it that dopey Josh Allen? Is he on the cover this year?
he was on the last one.
Who's
Christian
on this year?
McCaffrey is on this one.
Big mistake.
Okay, intangible. But best wide receiver in the game joins the 99 club, Mr. Tyreek Hill. This is his reaction to joining the 99 club.
Don't judge me, but I've never opened one of these things in my life. So.
After receiving a care package from Madden, this was his reaction.
Eli Manning here. On behalf of EA Sports and Madden, I want to welcome you to Madden's 99 Club for the first time. Who would have thought, you and me, two of the fastest players in NFL history, would be doing this right now? You're one of the most electrifying players in football, and you proved that again this past season. 119 receptions, 1,800 yards, 21 touchdowns, and a 99 speed rating. To celebrate, we sent you and the 99ers a few gifts. Congrats again. We hope to see you back with a 99 overall next year.
Let's go. That's pretty awesome, man. That is pretty awesome. Coming from the GOAT himself, it's a great day, man. You know, to be able to become part of this club and always saying that I never want to create a 99 player of myself. So here I am, a 99 that I do not have to spend time on creating. This is me. And I get a controller. Oh, and a necklace. What else? What else they got for me?
Wow, sounds like you got a lot of treats.
First member of the 99 club.
All right.
Tyreek Hill.
Good for him, man.
Yeah. I mean, deservedly so.
Eli Manning was a 99?
No.
No way.
No.
Never,
Really? You have to ask yourself that question.
Not even a 99.
Surprising.
He called
Although
him
I did get in an argument with
himself.
somebody when I told them Eli did more for his 2 championships than Peyton did for his 2.
Oh, somebody got mad at that?
Yeah.
It's a fact, though.
Who did? Speak their name.
One of the guys.
Speak their name. Wow.
No. He's like, Eli's a better quarterback. I said, that's not what I said.
That's not what I said, man.
Yeah.
What else you got, Marcos, in the mix? Baggy bag.
Got a little bit of sadness. A little bit of sadness. I mean, if you're happy for him, that's one way of looking at it. But Peter Bendix, you done it again, my friend. Miami Marlins, you done it again, my friend. Shipping off easily the best player to none other than your rival, the New York Yankees.
Well, you got to be good for it to be a rival. They ain't your rival.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. There's no rival that the Marlins
I would
have.
say they've been a farm system for them lately, though, sending off Stan and Chisholm.
Actually, it seems like we're friends, but either way, this is Jazz's reaction to getting traded to the Yankees.
My reaction when I found out I was being traded here, it was great. I mean, I found out that I was going to go to a contending team, a team that was in first place, fighting for a playoff spot. And, I mean, I'm excited to play in October for the Yankees.
Wow. Usually they say, oh, man, I love my time in Miami. He like, peace out, deuces.
Yeah, somebody was asking. I was like on Twitter. Now, I think I should have clarified this a little bit more because people were like, oh, what's he going to be with the Yankees? And I said biggest star in baseball. I didn't mean best player, but he's going to be a star now. Like, I feel like New York.
He does go in there with the most personality of anybody on that team, right?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Like,
trauma.
I don't know if it's going to be liked or loved by the New York fan. Bobo and the Bronx would be, he strikes out. You feel that summer breeze. It's Jazz Chisholm. 1 for 5 again.
I mean, do the same thing you did? Like, I love the way, wait a minute. I love the way you talk about people in other parts of the country, and you do the same thing.
He's going to have to actually deal with baseball fan criticism up there. Like, it's not like down here where if Jazz Chisholm hits you with a 1 for 5 golden sombrero, no one cares.
I mean, wait a minute. They do have Stanton on their team.
Well, when he plays.
Okay. Okay. How's Bobo from the Bronx thinking about
The
that?
last time we got someone from Miami's, he was porcelain.
Fun to watch, though, huh?
He is fun to watch.
Anyone?
He is fun to
All
watch.
82 games you get to see him.
Well,
He's been healthy this year. You got to give Jazz credit. He has stayed durable.
Oh, no, I was talking about Jon
Oh, you
Jones.
can't give Stanton credit. No, he's made of glass.
I mean, he basically has had a mask on for the last. Stick him up.
Who is it? It's Stanton again with a rubber hamstring.
Yeah. I mean, like, isn't it weird for somebody like that to pull a hamstring when you never look like he never seems to be running?
If you look at his injury history, his last 3 major injuries documented. April 16th of last year, hamstring. June of this year, 2 times, hamstring. August of 2020, hamstring. July of 2020, left hamstring. So, of all his injuries,
How hard is he? Doesn't run that hard. He ain't stealing bases or nothing.
Yeah,
it's been like that. He just says he's got a hamstring just made out of peanut butter.
Maybe he should put down the bench press and start doing some leg press.
Maybe.
Yeah, since 2019, his injuries have been a majority leg. It's knee, right quad, hamstring, quad, calf.
Don't forget about face break.
That was before. This is just the injury history with the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't even. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, look, the Marlins are obviously selling off. They're terrible. Now they have won a couple of like ever since all this fire sale has started. They've won a couple of. They won a series against the Orioles. They won a series against the Brewers. So they've won series against very good teams, first place teams.
Wow.
They had their this was a bad weekend for it to happen, but they had their second cycle ever yesterday. Yeah. Xavier Edwards gets the second cycle in franchise history. That means you're already marked to be traded because the same thing happened to Arise. He finally does something first time in 30 years. They're like, yeah, we got to get rid of this guy.
Get rid of this guy. He's too much success.
Count your days, X.
Love that.
What else you got in the mixed bag, dude?
Thus far we've done football. We have done baseball. Let's get a little basketball talk in there, shall we?
Oh no, don't talk about that game yesterday.
Well, I will have to refer to some Team USA activity. We mentioned this briefly on the show earlier. Grant Hill had to answer for the Jaylen Brown conspiracies. This is what he had to say.
I spoke to his agent. I don't know if that was before or after things went out on Twitter, but yeah, I mean, I think this idea that there's a conspiracy theory. I always love a good conspiracy theory, but it was really truly a basketball decision, and these are tough decisions, but having gone through this with the FIBA competition, you want to find the right balance and the right pieces on the court that we needed. And not to say that he wouldn't have been good. There's a lot of guys. You can go on a list of guys who are very capable and very, very, very qualified. But, for where we were, it was the right decision. And Derek White, I think, will help us as we pursue goal.
All right.
Oh. Hey, I ain't buying it.
That's exactly what someone
I ain't buying it.
Conspiracy would say.
I ain't buying it.
Jaylen Brown's,
no way in the world you can tell me that Derek White fixed that team better than Jaylen Brown. Ain't buying it one bit. I don't know why. Look, they can pick who they want, but you look crazy when the MVP of the Eastern Conference Championship and the MVP of the finals, right, is not there.
Jaylen Brown,
his teammate.
Jaylen Brown tweeted, Grant Hill calling me a conspiracy theorist is disappointing. I've been VP since 21 years old. I have a great understanding.
Wow. True. He is very smart. I found out during this finals. He is much smarter than all of us. But still, no spot on the team, baby. No spot on the team.
I like that this has turned into some Celtics fractioning,
For sure.
One could say Eric Spoelstra went to Steve Kerr and he goes, we really need Tatum. What do you mean, Spo? He goes, we got the guards. We got KD. What are we going to play Tatum for? Crazy. It could be, Spo could be just, I don't know. I feel like he's making moves out there in France. Now, obviously, KD was awesome yesterday.
Yeah.
KD's always awesome. That guy's a bucket waiting to happen. Yeah.
Came back from injury. Lit it up.
Perfect. Bucket waiting to happen.
Meh. I got a bone to pick with Serbian coach.
Okay.
Didn't play baby boy. First off, didn't start him. We had another Bogdanovic out there. And I'm like, oh, again. Enough of these brothers. The Bogdanovic is this. Bogdanovic that. Schmieden says Tobin's being real quiet about Bam stinking up the joint. He's not stinking up the joint.
Stinking up the joint.
He's not stinking up the joint. Dude actually plays. He's the only guy he's the only big man who can go out there and not have a gazillion fouls. What do you want him to do? What do you want to do? Stop giving the ball to Kevin Durant?
Take some of those threes yourself.
I did like the play where he shot the three, bricked it so hard that he got it back himself and then just jammed it.
Yeah.
That was great. Don't worry, Nico. I know your ankle's not feeling good. You come back. We're going to give business to Puerto Rico.
Look at this. He averaged 8 and 5 during their 5 exhibition games in 17 minutes.
Who?
Bam.
Bam?
Yeah. What more do you want? 17 minutes, 8 and 5? I'll take that. Solid.
Plays on the floor with he's, by the way, he's not sitting 2 cheeks on the bench like Embiid is.
Well, fine. He'd find a way to flop if he was on the court anyway.
Take a break. Final hour of the show coming on up. Back after this. All right, welcome back, you rascals. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Let's get to our headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks. Hey.
Yes.
You know what that's for?
All that money.
Take that money on to the bank.
Money, dude. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow.
Oof.
What?
Daddy loves you guys.
The Miami Dolphins just wrapping up practice today. First day in pads over in Davie. Jaylen Waddle speaking to the media right now. I'm reading some of the quotes coming out from his presser, Leroy.
Ooh,
Whoa, you got you intrigued? What you saw?
You know, I mean, someone said he hasn't dropped a pass all camp.
I saw that. Somebody said that he didn't drop a pass all camp. I saw him drop a pass yesterday.
Wow, dude. Wow, you would.
I mean, you
would.
I would say it was bang bang. It would have been a great catch, but I don't believe that to be accurate.
That's a PBU then. That's not a drop.
I don't think it was a PBU.
Oh, that's a
I think it was a PBU with the ground.
All right. Well,
I feel like it was a drop. It's okay. I mean, it would have been a really good catch, Marcos. They're just
you're determining what's a catch and what's a
never enough for you.
I feel like, well, that's true. I mean, none of us seem to know what a catch is anymore, but I feel like it was a drop seat. It wasn't like a boom right in the hands. Oof. I would have. He had to go in the air. Elijah Campbell was there.
Oh,
giving him the PBU, I think would have been a little bit generous to PBUs.
Okay. That's what it counts. If I mean, technically, you get credit for it.
He was there. But he was just there.
That's like when the defense tips it in, the closest offensive player gets.
I felt like it was more of a drop. I felt like it was on the money to Jaylen Waddle, but it's all right. Whatever, dude. You know what? Hey, ultimately, he's had a really great camp. All right.
No, not good enough for you.
That's not, no, that's not fair. I just read the tweet that said he hadn't dropped a pass all camp, and I'm like, I don't think that's true. I feel like I saw him drop a pass yesterday.
You would be looking for that.
I wasn't looking for anything.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for anything.
Leroy. He would be.
I wasn't looking for anything. I love Jaylen Waddle.
Man,
You're always looking for something.
Jaylen Waddle is Jaylen Waddle's my second favorite player on the team.
The old company chain email.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it's driving me crazy.
By the way, I didn't see any of these congratulations from me.
No. We don't count. They stop at Power 96.
Yeah, interesting. Well, Tobes gets an award. Nobody says congratulations.
Oh, look at that. A congratulations.
We said congratulations to you.
That's all that matters, JFig.
That's the morning show.
Let's
what time did you say congratulations? 12:30?
You know what? -1 for Sass because I said it live during the show with you.
-1
Okay.
for Sass.
We told him at 9, at 10. What'd you tell him? 10:07?
We found out at the same time.
You guys didn't believe me. You thought I was trolling.
Yeah,
I did think you were trolling.
Of course.
What aren't you trolling?
You troll me every day. I'm supposed to be your boy. So
I'm not trolling you every day. I've you know what? If anything, I've been trying to be boots on the ground, giving you some football, and you say I don't know football. So I can't win with
because
you.
No.
That's messed up.
Think of the stuff you talk about.
I talk about wrinkles.
Yep. Wrinkles.
He spoke about making eye contact with Tua.
We shared contact. I'm telling you.
That's right.
It was something, dude. What a moment.
It's Tuesday.
You guys want to get the Goosies?
Oh, I would love to.
This was Tua yesterday. He said that Mike McDaniel, he knows that Mike McDaniel went behind the scenes and went to bat for him for these contract talks.
Well, I think it says a lot. Word gets around quick, and I don't think he knows that I know, but I've been told from several birdies that are, here in the facility that are upstairs as well, that he went to bat for me the day that I went out and practiced 11 on 11, 7 on 7 before we went on that little break, that he went to bat for me with, our owner. And, I won't go into details of things that I heard were said, but just know like he is what he says. He says what he told me, and he did what I was thinking he would do for me, and not just for me, but for any other player. So I'm very grateful for that.
Wow.
Wow.
Goose.
Here's the deal.
and it means a lot as far as team chemistry and production. It'll pay off on the end. But the love that team has for their coach and their quarterback goes a long way. And I think it should be duly noted, because that's kind of how, things are. Like, some of the best teams that I played on weren't necessarily the best, but there wasn't really nothing we couldn't get through, whether it had to be a hard conversation or tough conversation. And when you can have that, you can get the most out of what you need to out of every player, because nobody takes it personal, right? When you have those teams where guys are going back and forth and it almost seems like the conversations get personal, at some point that comes to an end. And I can say, you can say what you want, but I think that had a lot to do with why Diggs was traded, right? Like, regardless of how good he's been and how much he's helped that quarterback, it just got to a point where, right.
For sass.
Speaking of sass, the guy who can show some sass on social media every now and then to his haters is Tyler Herro.
Ooh.
Have you guys seen Tyler Herro?
Can you only show sass by producing?
No,
no way.
You show sass with Instagram thumbs for sure.
But if somebody says something about you and you prove them wrong, isn't that the ultimate sass?
No, that's actually just that's just proving them wrong. When you do it with some quick-witted comments on Instagram, that's sass.
Okay.
But
So what did he say now?
Until he plays basketball, they're not wrong, or are they?
I don't know. Let me just get to this. We're doing
Ask all these dumb questions about football, then I start asking you some ridiculous questions, and then you got a problem with me? Hell no. No.
Just want to get to the photo. Like, you're
Y'all
just
see what he's doing? Do y'all understand what he's doing?
interrogating me. Like,
go ahead with your Tyler Herro.
That's fine. You know what? We'll just move on.
No. I want to hear.
Because he got the same thing that he done to me. No, I'm not gonna even talk about the quote. Let's just go to break.
Just want to tell you something. We're not going to go to break because we got 3 minutes. But you're a child. I just wanted to be known.
Wow, that escalated so quickly.
You're talking about making eye contact with the quarterback at practice, and I'm a child?
You're a child. You basically are like Tua's kid who like roams around the press conference with no regard, with your binky. That's what you are. You're not grown. You're not grown.
What? I'm not grown?
Not grown.
Oh, my goodness. I love the way that of the four of us, you're claiming to be the adult in the room.
Oh, I am.
That is amazing.
Am I the adult here? I think so.
There you go. Well,
trust your dog in pajamas.
That can't be.
-1. I'm here trying to defend you for Leroy lashing out on you.
Hey,
forget it. Do it.
By the
Continue.
way, it's hard to have success with all this team chemistry.
Yeah. I see you. Tony.
And there's one of us that's shutting up because he don't want no strays. He tried not to laugh too loud. He tried not to say that.
Classic frog boy stool pigeon behavior. Just sits there because everyone love him.
Like, chaos is going on. No need to instigate. Already happening. It's my favorite.
Typical rap behavior.
Now you're Joker. You just
rap behavior.
That's true.
Anyway, Tyler Herro's got a new haircut, Leroy.
Let's see it. Come on. Does it make him look swole there, man?
I don't know.
Will he be?
Looks like he's got some attitude, like he's gotten rid of.
I don't need to have him have attitude. I need to make him have buckets.
How about we see the picture before we continue assuming things? There you go.
Oh, is he mature? He looks a little bit more mature.
That looks very classy.
Can I just say this? Compared to last year, he looks like he's getting smaller.
Really?
Yes. Them arms are looking a little skinny.
Maybe he,
he's on that Tua. He need to be lighter.
Wants to be faster. I don't know.
Oh yes, quicker.
I mean,
And more aerodynamic without all the hair.
Mm.
I like
the
it.
hair, the hair or the arms?
The hair.
He's more defined. No, he's not. I can't tell what one muscle is in that arm.
Oh, but the chest though.
Yep. Caps for life look like 8 Mile. Yep. B Rabbit. Is he up in here like B Rabbit?
B buckets.
B buckets.
I like it.
It's off season, dude. I don't make nothing of it.
That's good.
I want to see him make some buckets during the season.
Yeah, I do want to see a healthy Tyler Herro this season. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be
no injuries. You know, he's going to be what he is defensively.
70 games. Can I get 70 games out of Tyler? 70 games out of Tyler and out of Jimmy.
Yep.
Right? 70. If those two play 70, you're the second seed. I believe that. You're still not beating Boston, but I believe you're.
Oh man, Boston's got all this infight. First of all, Porzingis is. I don't know when Porzingis is playing because he's Porzingis.
Yep.
Well, yeah, poor.
Al Horford. I mean, gonna be 40.
What is he still playing? No,
Yeah,
if you
of course
have
he's still playing. He's never gonna not play.
Why shouldn't he just take his championship and just go? Like we've had enough. I'm sick of this guy.
Somebody said Tobin got to get that cut on the. You know, periodically he will come in here complaining about how the haircut guy didn't listen to him, and he comes in here with a buzz cut and real low. And periodically,
I've dumped that guy for his. I've dumped that guy for his son. He just doesn't know it.
Really?
Oh man.
Yeah, I've gotten 2 straight cuts, and I'm like, he goes, oh, do you got a point with me? I'm like, you were booked.
Oh yeah,
you were booked.
Well, you can always say because they don't book their own appointments.
Oh, like, oh, you were booked. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I can't believe that happened. Well.
I know you told the son, and the son has told him.
No.
Oh, you haven't told him why?
No. Son's a crypto bro. All I got to do is distract him and say Bitcoin. He goes, I know, skyrocketing, right?
Look at it.
Like you did with me and Kyle Lowry.
To the moon.
All I got to do is distract people. That's all I got to do. Just give me one topic. I'll be good.
All right.
Take a break. Back after this.
WQAM broadcast.
Gymnastics is still going on, huh?
Still going on, dude.
I feel like I know America's the best.
Hey,
still going on.
I just got the breakdown as I was watching.
Mm-hmm.
So he says they have a chance at silver, but realistically, if they all do the pommel horse last. They do the pommel horse last. If they all stick that, then they'll get the bronze.
Who's gonna win?
China.
I've been watching China. I'm not impressed.
They said China and Ukraine aren't that good in their next event.
I haven't even seen Ukraine participate. I haven't seen one Ukrainian out there. Where the hell's Ukraine?
Somewhere picking up bronze.
But I was getting ready. The guy goes, "This will be the biggest event of his life."
Wow.
Just did 5 other events.
So there's no shot we get gold?
What? I don't know. That's the way he made it sound.
Corruption.
Maybe we can just earn a medal there.
All we need is the people to do the little flippity thing.
Oh, yes.
And,
That's it.
you know, what if you got to flip around and throw you in the pommel horse? I feel is the safest thing to do well in, right?
I mean, I guess. You got to watch your boys. They're kind of hanging out there.
No, you got long arms. You got good reach. You can keep your boys away from the pommel horse.
Watch out.
Like my short arms, I'd be hitting my boys all over the little bars. I can't do that. Especially with these little short legs.
Speaking of
no chance.
Speaking of boys, this weekend, UFC 304.
Oh, yes.
Tom Aspinall retained the interim heavyweight championship. The current heavyweight champion is Jon Jones, though he hasn't fought in over a year.
Yeah.
Very weird. But he will
anytime soon.
Supposedly in November. He's going to be fighting Stipe. But now a lot of people starting to clamor for Jon Jones to fight some of these young bloods. You know, go out there, go fight Tom Aspinall, fight Alex Pereira. He just wants to have his GOAT fight with Stipe.
Yeah.
But this was Tom Aspinall after knocking out Curtis Blades in the matter of a minute. Here was him in front of the Manchester crowd.
Tom, that would absolutely be the fight that the world wants to see. Jon Jones is probably watching this, so send him a message.
Hello, John. I have nothing against you personally, but I just think I'm better than you. I just know that I can beat you in a fight, so I'm coming for it.
That was a gentle shutdown, right?
Yeah, two gentlemen.
I can respect that.
You know, you gotta make some jokey jokes. You know, you gotta be like, hey, John.
Is that what made the Jon Jones DC fights so unbelievable?
That hated each other.
Like,
dude.
when somebody
if I was DC, if I got him off mic, I would have been like, big mistake, dummy.
What was that?
You're not gonna get a fight like that.
You call it a promo?
Yeah. What is it? Oh, excuse me, John. Could you please give me the honor of giving me a good scrap in the cage there, love?
You have a little time.
Did you redo? No. You got to go out there. You gotta.
Wait. Why did you redo it?
Yeah, what's that? Isn't that Australian?
Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, you go out there, John, and you give me a scrap bangles and mash, you know? And so, like, I don't want to hear this polite nonsense from Tom Aspinall. No respect. You got to give. If you're gonna lure Jon Jones out of the woodwork to fight you instead of Stipe, you got to be like, John, if you could take a break from hitting and running and getting busted for steroids, maybe you could go and fight me, Tom Aspinall, knock your block off in a minute.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem.
That's how you get him.
Jon Jones needs to fight Stipe first before he starts coming back with all that other foolishness. You know what I mean?
You want to be
now. Here's the question: if he fights Stipe, it may be a year or two before we can get him back in the damn ring because all the other stuff.
Well, the other thing is everybody thinks he's just going to retire. Like he's just going to beat Stipe and that's it. Call it a career. Yep. Which, you know, he's 37. You know, it's just coming off an injury. I know. Finally. It's been a while.
He only has one loss, and that was a disqualification, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I mean, there were some close ones in there. But there was you know, there was the Dominic Reyes one. I think is the one most people think like he may legitimately have lost that fight, but never been stopped. This guy Tom Aspinall, he's just mowing through everybody, killing them.
You can't hide under the ring from me. You see, that would have been something
Exactly.
Come on,
exactly.
Now,
Oh, John, if I could give you a spot of tea here, love, if you wouldn't mind, me coming here.
Those are the guys that I'd be afraid of the most.
A little
nice
chat.
guys.
I'm not afraid of the trash talking guys.
Come on.
No one
Like
wants to hear
Poirier
it.
terrifies me
This was weak though.
because he's very nice, right?
Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Hello, John.
He didn't even curse.
It's time that would absolutely be the fight that the world wants to see. Jon Jones is probably watching this, so send him a message.
Hello, John. I have nothing against you personally,
Boo.
but I just think I'm better than you. I just know that I can beat you in a fight, so I'm coming for it.
Young lion.
He even contradicts himself there. He says, "I think I'm better than you," and then he says, "I know I can beat you in a fight."
That was his version of trash talk. Everybody don't have that good trash talk.
If you think you're better than him,
Everybody
you
can't yell. Your wife was in my DMs
with a broken leg on the ground.
Your wife was in me DMs.
Like that dude.
Typical rat behavior.
When is he fighting?
McGregor?
Yeah.
Never.
Sick of this guy. Oh, he's done. The Chandler fight is.
No, it's not done. They say they're going to fight in December, but
Oh, December. Great. Yeah,
believe it
great.
when I see it.
Of course. Yeah.
Believe it when I see it.
Love that.
Jon Jones tweeted out yesterday, supply and demand at its finest. I love it.
All right.
Well, supply me with the Tom Aspinall fight. Let's go, dude.
Oh, what do you mean supply and demand? We've been demanding. You ain't been supplying, brother.
Maybe he was talking about his guy. You never know. Could have been just talking about his guy.
A boy here from Tomball. Wow.
Oh, he's Tom balling right now.
Yeah, he is.
No more long pants. I see.
I got to tell you, this floor routine.
Yeah.
I can't tell who does good.
Yeah. What is this?
They all seem like they're doing the same thing.
Well, here I look at the
That was good, though.
Did you see the move? You see the move where they do 17 flips and then they look for the corner and then they go do this move right here to get in the
That's
corner.
what he just did. That's what he just did.
Right here, and then they step into the corner.
Ooh.
He's getting some bird on that.
Nice job, Hong.
Pretty good.
Well, by the way, Marcos,
yes.
the floor is like a damn trampoline.
Yeah, I know. When you're such a good athlete, sometimes the floor feels like a trampoline. I can definitely.
No. It is actually bouncy.
Yes, I agree. Sometimes
Let
No,
him
it is actually bouncy. You don't have to. I know it feels
No.
nothing. It's bouncy.
I agree with you, Leroy. Sometimes when you're in the zone, the floor feels like a trampoline.
I believe
It
it
doesn't have
was.
to feel like it. It is.
Indeed.
Marco said only it feels like a trampoline because you got frog legs. Okay.
Okay,
I
well,
don't,
you're
I don't-
lashing
I don't
out.
think they are lashing out because wasn't it Dua Lipa who said that they're out there levitating?
Oh, by the way, her new album has been considered a bust.
What? Dua Lipa? No way.
By who? By who?
By who? Who said this?
All the-
JFig
all
hasn't
the-
taken 3 months
All
to
the
listen
stuff
to
that I
it.
read about her new album has been good, except for the one song.
Maybe we should give it.
It
Let's have
has.
JFig listen to it and give it 3 weeks because that's how long it takes to get
And
through.
I already listened to it. Okay, it's a lot
Is it
shorter
good?
than Taylor's. It's good. It's
Wait,
not
wait.
better
Wait.
than the
Hold
one
on.
before.
Hold on.
Okay.
We're not talking about Taylor here. Stop throwing your girl in there
Oh,
and trying to make it sound like she's doing so much. We talking about Dua Lipa.
I said that I've heard Dua's because it's shorter than Taylor's.
All right, so what is it?
That's
Give it a
the
rating.
only thing I
Rating.
said.
Be honest. What's the rating?
Stop me before I go. Houdini.
Be honest.
Be
honest.
You looking at your notes?
Be honest.
No, I'm looking at to see how many songs I actually like off this song.
Illusion.
Just give us a grade. A, B,
I
C. Dua
I would
Lipa.
give it like a B, maybe.
Oh,
B minus.
Excuse me, Dua.
You know, though, this
I know you're
album-
watching at home. It was kind of a, album, but I think I could do a better album.
You should have said you went Adele on us.
Where is she from? Is she from Britain?
Dua Lipa?
Yeah.
I think
Dua,
she's
she,
something-
yes, I think she is from. Let's see.
Dua Lipa is
Albanian.
from, oh yeah,
She's
She's
definitely Albanian, but she was born in England, in London.
London. Yes. She emigrated to Britain from Kosovo.
Be honest, Dua.
Kosovo?
Be honest.
Hey!
You know what though? The album came out in May.
No.
You're doing-
Hey!
Whoa.
It's not. What did you say?
What I say? Me?
She came from where?
She was born in London. She emigrated to Britain from Kosovo.
Kosovo.
Oh, really? What the hell is that? Where is that place?
Didn't they have the Olympics there one year?
Didn't the Beach Boys have a song about that?
Kosovo?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to take their pronunciation?
Oh my goodness.
Intangibles, dude. Where?
Off the Florida Keys.
15 hours. That's if you want
a
to fly over
place
there.
called Kosovo.
I don't think that's it. Is that-
What are we doing?
It's not off the Florida Keys, by the way. It's by Bulgaria. It is very, very far from the Florida Keys.
And nobody's vacationing in Bulgaria.
No one, dude. It's actually close to Serbia, right underneath Serbia.
Feels like the Jokic's like the vacation in Bulgaria.
I think
They have good influence.
didn't they have didn't have Olympics at Kosovo, didn't they?
They did, yes.
Yeah.
Kosovo.
Man, this guy from Japan's good.
This is the
He
parallel bar.
He just did like a jackknife in the middle of the air. With
Oh no,
one
they do that when they take and then they put their feet on the bar too.
Oh my
The women
goodness.
do that too.
Oh, this dude's good.
Except the women flip.
But
and
will
then
he?
They go to the lower one.
Is he gonna stick the landing?
He doesn't need to. He's already won this thing.
No way. What if he falls though?
I mean, it's kind of pointless. I don't even see Japan in the standings.
Yeah, losers. Look at this. Oh, he's gonna dismount.
This guy's like the Jokic of Japanese gymnastics. He's
Oh
carrying
my
him.
God. Just okay. He's ready.
Yesterday I was watching. I seen a black dude miss the bar and go flat on his back.
Too athletic.
No.
It's got to be a rough night at sleep. You're just thinking about it. Trained 4 years for that.
4 years for this, dude.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Play a little all right on to close things out after this.
Is this guy ever getting off the bar? Oh, look at
Wow.
that. Oh, okay, that was pretty good.
10.
Jesus.
This hour
Tobin, Leroy, back with you here. Excited to be back in the building today. Hey, if you guys want to go see Limp Bizkit, familiar with them? They did it all for the Nookie.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Look at them. Wow.
They're going to be at the I Think Financial Amphitheater in West Palm next week. If you guys want to go, caller number 4 right now. 305-567-0560. But you got to hold through the segment because Marcos is busy.
Got stuff to do.
Caller 4 to 305-567-0560. We'll get a pair of tickets to see Limp Bizkit next week at the I Think Financial Amphitheater in West Palm. Caller 4 right now to our contest line, 305-567-0560. This is a Live Nation show, and Limp Bizkit still doing it, dude. Caller 4 gets a pair of tickets to see Limp Bizkit. All right, I'll go first. My all right goes to one Ethan Bonner.
Ooh.
Who is trying to bring back the white corner.
Yes. A previously extinct animal.
Jaylen Waddle today, the reporters, is from Joe Shad's Twitter. Jaylen Waddle. Ethan Bonner has had the craziest jump from any player last year. More patient at the line, using his long arms, and can stay hip to hip with anyone. He's confident. He's playing great ball. He's top 3 fastest on the team, Leroy.
Wow, dude.
Undrafted.
Wow.
But made the roster last year and played some games, was active for some games last year. Can he bring back once an extinct position in the sport? Can he do it, Leroy? We will find out.
Yep.
The preseason is in full swing. That's my all right. Shout out. My oh no goes to Serbia, dude. First of all, play Jovic more. I know that he's coming off of an injury, and this coach, he thinks very highly of himself. He's like, oh, I was coaching Germany back in the day. Now I'm coaching Serbia. So he's a real coach jumper.
Isn't it weird how those world coaches, they can coach for any country, but you can't play for any country?
Yeah, it's weird. But anyway, it puts Jovic out there. Jovic is out here. He's gutting through an injury, all right? He's gutting through it for your country. And you guys have the audacity to play a Bogdanovic more than him. Ridiculous, dude. Let him get into it. Jovic needs a rhythm. He's a rhythm player. And you're sitting here yo-yo. Now, he did get turned into dust by Anthony Edwards. That was tough.
Hey, there ain't no amount of lubrication in the world going to loosen that up. What happened yesterday? None.
Poor Serbia. They're going to need a big bounce back. I got to tell you something. I don't like what's happening in the media right now. Because here's what's happening. I saw a little clip that's going around the internet from Brian Windhorst, who was on the Pat McAfee show, because everybody's worried about poor Jason Tatum's feelings. And he's now trying to put it out there that, well, it's nothing but bigs and guards for Serbia. A lot of wings on South Sudan. So this could mean the benching for Bam Adebayo. And I just want to say, how dare you, Brian Windhorst, to have the audacity to say
he's one of the best wing defenders in the league.
One of the best, dude.
Yeah.
And here's why. Because they can already tell the uproar. They're going to try and heat culture this mother bleeper. They're going to say, Spo, we got Boston. All the Boston fans are upset. He's your guy. Have a talk with him.
You think they're doing it? They're just trying to win.
Bam Adebayo. He had 3 guys play over 20 minutes yesterday, or 4 guys. He was one of them. Okay. This guy, you don't take him off the floor just because we have enough guys out here who can hit buckets. Okay. I don't know if you've noticed it. Plenty of buckets to go around. What about everybody who wants to do with the other stuff? Ridiculous. Because shut up. I can already tell Leroy. This is.
I'm gonna tell you who should get the most bench time.
Joel
Embiid.
Sit his ass down. How about that?
Move
Big
Bam
old
to the 5.
Sensitive, dude. Ridiculous. Did you just say move Bam to the 5?
If they play number wing players.
Tired of this. I can already smell this. I'm telling you right now. I smell it a mile away. This was the first little rat droppings of NBA Boston media mafia trying to supplant a Heat player with a Celtics player.
But wait, here's the deal.
Typical rat behavior.
Why are they not complaining about Jaylen Brown then? That's more egregious than Tatum not playing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you got, dude?
So my game ball and
not the game.
I mean all right.
Mike White
is no. It's gonna go to both the Dolphins and Tua for getting this done. Like, I mean, look, I do realize that it's a difficult thing. I just wish, once they realized maybe Tua was going to do something or the backlash or whatever, or maybe Tua said, you know what, let's get this done. However, the two parties came to an agreement and Tua signed. And like, yeah, man, it's good to have Tua around the organization.
Yep.
Right? He is like, no matter what's going on, people go talk to him and he gives them good vibes, whether things are going terrible or great. And I think that's important. And he's your leader. Everybody on the team loves him. So kudos for getting that done. I know I've been out there on the path, right? But I'm saying that's a hell of a job getting it done. It's hard to get done, and you got these things done without, as soon as we got in pads, we got full participation.
Also, an all right to Ace Tagovailoa.
Ace.
For stealing the show yesterday.
He is adorable.
Who seems like he's scared, but not really, because he want to know what's going on. Like
looks like he's side-eyeing the reporters.
Yeah.
He's up to no good.
Yeah, he's up to no good. My oh no.
I know that guy. That's the guy that liked Ryan Fitzpatrick.
And I'm gonna say this to
He wasn't even born yet.
He knows.
To mostly all the people that care about another grown man's feelings. Okay? No. Nobody gives a damn what you think about Jason Tatum. The coaches and the players know what's up. He's going to play accordingly, right? The guys that they're playing to win. End of discussion. I have a bigger problem with you clowns complaining why Jason Tatum didn't play and not complaining about his Derek White instead of Jaylen Brown. Okay? So stop it. Enough with this. Who's playing with? I don't hear Indiana complain about Halliburton.
Yeah, trust me, I was around Indiana. They got bigger problems.
Like what?
Just their city being terrible.
Oh God!
Wasn't there like a rubber ducky or something that you?
Yeah, nobody in Oregon would give me the goods on that. I was annoyed. I was like,
you know,
Dylan Gabriel,
Phil Knight,
back.
Phil Knight. Did it have a Nike on it?
Probably. What do you have, Jennifer, for all right on O?
Well, my all right goes to Deadpool and Wolverine.
You saw it?
I finally saw it. I won't say anything, but I will say I really, really enjoyed it.
Okay.
You keep your lid.
I'm not saying anything else.
I'm going today at 4.
Oh my God!
I cannot wait to hear your thoughts.
Don't do it.
What are you
Leroy.
going, Marcos?
I was supposed to go this weekend, but my baby had other plans. So Tuesday, we're dropping them off, baby. We're dropping that kid off, and we're going to also do $5 movies on Tuesday.
Yeah,
do you go to Dania Beach right there? They have
No,
a nice one
because
there, right?
They have a very nice one, but they don't respect the $5 rule. So I gotta go. I gotta go all the way to Cinemark.
Who doesn't respect the $5 rule?
Out by me, Cinemark on off 75.
Yes.
Oh, there are $5 Tuesdays.
They do respect $5 Tuesdays over there.
Oh, Tuesday is $5 Tuesdays everywhere, Norman.
It's supposed to be, but all Regal Dania Point says, nope, we're gonna get your money either way, full price.
Hey, I don't know why I do this, but I always get the one where you can dine.
What? Why? Do you ever like?
Because we never order food. Well, because my pockets are clean. I
Just
bring
have-
my snacks.
It just has the option.
Just have the option.
Just
Last time I came in, I packed a cheeseburger.
Wow. Okay.
Going back to his playing days.
I had it in my in some aluminum, put it in my pocket. When I opened it up,
Was it in your cargos? In your cargos?
yeah, in my cargos.
Wow.
I still got it. My wife said, "You don't wear these no more." That's movie theater pants. You talk about I can fit 5 candies, and I'm wondering if I should try to go ahead on with the chicken wings. I might try to do chicken wings today.
Put
Yeah,
sauce on the
but
side.
when they go to clean up after, they're gonna see all the
We need
wings
to
on
put a
the floor.
GoPro on Leroy.
underneath your chair.
Hey, this we got to do. Stop by the wing place and stop by Walgreens because you get them 2 for $2s. The dollars or Walmart, whichever's closer.
How many pockets do you have on those cargos?
That's gonna be taking your ticket.
I got 2. The 2 big pockets on the side.
When you walk, do they make noise? What's going on?
I sound like one of them marachas.
I
But I always go to the counter and we get a big bag of popcorn and slushies. So we always,
Guy's gonna be sitting. You peruse through your pocket. He goes, "Do I smell lemon?"
say no, that's barbecue, dog.
They're gonna.
See, at the mall, they don't care.
No, the mall
At
doesn't.
the mall, we brought a pizza in there one time.
What?
What's your oh no, JFig?
So, my cousin is graduating tomorrow. Congratulations to her.
That's your oh no, huh?
Tuesday graduation.
No. So my oh no goes to the people who like taking advantage of those who need the ceremony tickets. So then they're out here acting like they can go ahead and raise the price and like make it double of what you're
There's
actually
secondary
paying.
market for graduation tickets.
Whoa,
This
bro,
is
it's a thing.
basically like trying to get tickets to go to Taylor Swift. It's ridiculous.
Who needs 2 here? Who needs 2? Grandma looks like you.
A ticket is
Mine are
about
looking at
$10, and they're trying to charge you $80. Or more.
Wow,
It's ridiculous.
that's diabolical. I've never heard of that.
It's
Family
so
event?
diabolical. And then we have family coming from Texas and everything, and
You gotta buy tickets to graduation?
yeah, who does that? When I was invited to graduation in Texas,
Usually-
from my
usually-
other cousins, and they didn't have to do any of that.
Nah, usually I think you get like a stock of like 4 tickets per graduate, and then
Yeah,
if
4
there's
tickets,
more,
yeah.
they gotta buy.
Yeah, they got 4 tickets, but they didn't sell them. You just ask for extras at the end. Yeah, we sometimes have problems.
Yeah.
Frog boy,
It's a lot of problems.
Yeah.
what do you got?
My all right goes to a certain establishment in Paris, France, that is offering free cabaret visits for athletes,
Okay.
their team, journalists, and all media covering the event. You won't have to pay the entrance fee if you choose to enjoy any sort of experience at Secret Square Paris, the #1 rated adult gentleman club, according to them. They rated themselves #1, so they get my all right. For
them beers are like $27 a piece, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're making up for it one way or another.
Yeah.
Is that right up there with Risque Cafe?
Oh yeah, that is
the truck stop strippers.
My favorite.
Ooh, that just don't sound right.
Who doesn't like a strip club?
I'm sure everybody who's making the trip up to Gainesville is going to stop.
Oh yeah.
Got a trip up there soon.
Hey, Darlene, you're needed on the main stage.
Tell you what, after
Hold on, I'm almost done with my cigarette.
Let me finish my smokes, Harold.
After
That's when you know when they don't have fancy strip names, like they just Darlene.
Actual names.
Yeah.
Deborah's in the back. Deborah's next. Deborah's up next.
They ain't got no fan cocoa, cinnamon. Nope.
You guys in town for the Canes Gators?
Deborah, to the main stage, please. My oh no,
Mabel.
Mabel. Gertrude and Mabel are two stripper names.
I wonder. So I guess they're not popping it, right?
Oh, I popped something.
Oh,
My artificial hip.
Oh my god.
Mabel to the main stage. Mabel, please bring security. Please bring the ramp to the main stage. We need the ramp on the main stage.
The ramp.
That's a different wrinkle to your offense.
Oh, that's a wrinkle.
What?
What do you got, Marcos?
My oh no,
Your oh no
goes to the stinking Marlins for doing it again, dude.
I'm sorry. Worthless jersey that you got now.
I just
That's
saw
a throwback.
Yeah, it's vintage now. I saw an advertisement for the season had Luis Arias and Jazz Chisholm on the front. No longer with the team. Poor Sandy. It's like, what the hell am I going to come back to?
They also have Josh Bell just on waivers. You could just have him. If
Yeah,
you want.
if anyone wants
You
Josh
just have
Bell.
him. Just and by he's been on fire lately, so they may just not get anything for him.
Oh wait, so he's still playing, but they have him on waivers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be, that. Can we do that in other sports?
I don't know.
Because he started balling once he got put on waivers, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Can we do that? You won't have fat cat syndrome. You just have you're on waivers. So that means whoever wants your ass can use it. But I want to be here. Well, hey, we want players.
Japan is going off right now.
Oh,
yeah, he's good. He's good.
What are
Hey,
they doing?
let's go, Brody.
Exercise are they doing?
Come on, Brody.
Come on, Brody. A little less lifted, a little bit
exercise
more
are they doing?
gymnastics.
a little bit more flexibility. Am I right?
What are they doing? What is Japan doing?
This
Well,
dude that
I
they brought
caught it
up
when
is-
they were celebrating, but they
Yeah,
were
he's
going
been
off.
incredible. Whoever this guy is who came out of nowhere, he's been like
No, but
lighting
what
up.
exercise are they doing?
Right
what's
now,
the-
I just see
what's
the
the
guy
bar?
setting up.
What's the one
Okay,
bar?
the bar. Okay.
Just one bar.
Is that just
Yeah.
called the bar?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's the
You guys are ahead of me, so I can't.
it's a
Really.
parallel bar.
The pull-up bar.
No, this is just one bar. Parallel bar is 2 bars.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Man,
Balance beam.
not gonna lie, Brody's family
No,
looks
the
like
parallel bar is 1 and the uneven bars is 2.
Brody's family does not look happy.
So are we clear?
Nope.
Parallel bar is 1.
No.
The uneven bars is 2.
Uneven bars. What about the balance beam?
That's
No, parallel bars is 2 bars.
Parallel bars.
Wow, the family
No,
does not
it's a
look
parallel
impressed
bar.
at all.
Telling you.
No, there's parallel bars and there's the uneven bars, and then
like
there's
that.
just the bar.
Like the bar, like the log jam.
I think you're wrong.
Thank
Well,
you.
I'm not wrong.
Thank
I'm
you.
not
You are
wrong.
wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I tried to pass the bar, then I ended up here at Risque Cafe with Mabel.
Oh, okay. Gertrude in the back.
Gertrude.
All right, everybody. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
I'll see y'all when I see y'all.
Join Hawk and Crowder weekday after.